All right, guys. We are about to, this is Sam Wallace.
I'm Sam Driscoll. We're back to watch
Game
2.
Yes, game 2.
And we got some sleep, didn't we?
Yes. And we're just really happy that we're going to be doing another stream. Hopefully the Canes win, basically, this game. And it seems like there are some lineup changes. You told me that.
Mackenzie McEachran. I know
Mackenzie
you struggle
McEachran.
with his name.
I do.
Anybody can. It's a tough name. Mackenzie McEachran and Derek Stepan out. That's the right move. I would have considered Drury to put Puljujärvi in. And honestly, not because Drury played bad, but just to get some, fresh blood into the lineup, given how long last game was. Last 2 games were. I mean, if you really want to count it, last game was basically 2.
Yeah, like 2 games and 1 period, probably. One period of a third game. So, very long game. If you guys stayed up to watch all of that, you guys are warriors. Because I know you, me, and Lance, who was on the last game, we stayed up almost to the entire game. You had to leave early, though.
I left during that right after third overtime because I had to drive an hour home. Not the case tonight. I'll be here through the whole thing.
Yes, definitely. And it seems like let me check here. It seems like we're already getting some predictions, Sam. Sean Butcher is saying that the Canes will win 5-3.
That's a pretty interesting one. It's a couple of 5-3s. 5-3 Canes with last goal being an empty netter. Florida 3-2-7 overtime. I don't like you, Kevin. I need to sleep.
Yes.
Perks at living on the West Coast. Game ended at 11 p.m. Oh,
yeah.
I wish it ended at 11 p.m. here. I was dead the next day at work, man. It was rough.
Yes. So what's your prediction for this game, Sam?
You know what? I'm going 4-2 Carolina. 4-2. Yeah. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it for one reason in particular. We're going to see Ronta again. I think he's going to play good. Ronta's been so good at home, so I think you have a lot of great things coming tonight with Antti Ronta in goal, and you have some good things. But McEachran's going to bring in some physicality, so that's going to be beneficial for sure.
Yes, and we're going to bring up the score thing here real quickly. I'm working on that right now. Yeah, and hopefully this will work. Hopefully.
Looking forward to puck drop. Yep, we are too. It's going to be really good. 5-3 seems to be pretty popular though. I definitely think 5-3 is a likely scenario. But you honestly, the problem is just I just don't know if we're ever going to see that kind of a game. Definitely could be, but you never know, really. What do you think, Sam? What is your prediction?
So my prediction is probably going to be I'm going to say Hurricanes win 2-1. Is my prediction.
Boy. That's all kinds of close. And the PNC Arena, I can already hear it. They're rocking in PNC Arena. It is a weekend game. That arena is going to be loud. That arena is going to be crazy. It is the loudest house in the National Hockey League for a very, very, very big reason.
And I see T.J. Warren siren the sound.
Sounding the siren?
I'm not speaking correctly today for some reason.
Sounding the siren. Yep, it's going to be solid. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm excited. This is going to be it's going to be an exciting game.
Yeah, it is, definitely. It seems like we're finally getting this up here. Finally.
And here come the boys, led out by Auntie Ronta. So this
Ronta
is
starting.
Going to be an exciting game. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. Who do you think is going to score the first goal?
I think the first goal is going to be scored by. No, I'm wearing Brent Burns, so I think Burns is going to score.
I switched my jersey after we lost to Andrei Svechnikov, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely. And this is our first time doing it alone, so just be sure if there are any technical stuff. Sorry, but we're just happy to be here. Let's see. Let's look at some comments here. Let's see. Kelsey Morrison subscribed.
Good. Anytime we go live, anyone goes live, you'll get notification. I haven't subscribed. I got a notification on my phone, and I'm doing it. So,
yeah. And let's see who else.
Goaltending too good for 5-3. I tend to agree. I don't know if that's going to happen, even with Auntie Ronta. I mean, Bobrovsky, Ronta, both very good goaltenders. I think the most you're going to see is 4-2, 3-2. I think it's kind of what you're looking at. So if you get more, awesome. If you don't, we'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yes, definitely. And we're moments away from puck drop, so I'm really excited for that. Who do you guys think is going to score the first goal? I think it was Snap Jackal who said Jarvis Krabs goal 1. And Jarvis, he scored the first goal of the last game for the Hurricanes.
He did, yeah. It wasn't the first goal of the game, first goal for the Hurricanes, but I would like to see him. I would like to see the first. I would really like to see the first goal go through Carolina. So you need the Hurricanes to score first for sure in this one. That's just a big thing. Carolina does so much better when they score the first goal, and that's what you need tonight for this hockey club.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Let's see here.
4-2 Canes in regulation.
Stoffel says 4-2 Canes in regulation.
I like that. Means I get some sleep tonight.
Yep.
And we get to do an episode tonight too.
Oh yeah, we're regardless, we will be doing an episode. I just really hope this doesn't go to like 4 or 5 overtimes. So yeah, let's see. Kelsey Morrison says Friday night was very sad for me and my family.
I'm gonna guess you guys are Stars fans.
Yep. So yeah, this is going to be a great game. I cannot wait for this game to start.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna see our reactions to it. We're kind of talk about what we see and what's going on, and just kind of get an idea, give you an idea of what we think, how the teams are playing. I think Carolina's going to jump early. I think they have to. I really think they have to. I don't think this is one of those things where you can afford otherwise.
So that's going to be one of your keys for the game.
Yeah, if I'm doing my keys like good old Trip Tracy does for Carolina, keys to the game. You know what? I'm going to say the big one for me is, again, special teams is going to be it all night. It was the rare loss when you won the special teams battle because Carolina dominated special teams on Thursday. So Carolina, if they win special teams tonight, they're going to win the game. I think it's going to be number 2 is Ronta. How is he going to play? Is Auntie Ronta going to play well? I fully expect him to play well, Sam, but you never know. And then number 3 is shut down the Barkov line.
Yes.
Can Carolina shut the line down? And if they can, they're going to win the game.
Sophie says, ugh, Trip Tracy.
Look,
seems like Trip. A lot of people either love him or hate him.
Trip's been with this organization longer than anybody. I love Trip. Tripper. He's awesome. Met the man, nice guy. Just love seeing somebody, with his story and with his loyalty and love for this franchise. There's, you just don't have much of that. And we're off. Carolina pouncing a little early here, getting some ozone time,
which is what they need.
And you've got the KK Foss Martinook line out. That's probably Carolina's, would be considered their identity line right now, especially with Martinook. Any line that's got Martinook on, it's going to be that for Carolina.
And that puck just hit off the ref right there as we were trying to get it out.
Yeah, that's another big thing. Carolina needs to be able to get pucks out when they have the opportunity to do so. That was one of puck management toward the end of the game was a big issue. So that's why Carolina lost the game, right? Slavin turned the puck over, unable to get it out, and that's a goal. So.
Yeah. Stoffel says, I don't know how he's been there so long. I think he's talking about Chip Tracy. He was buddies with Carmano's son. That's interesting. If he was. I wouldn't be that surprised because Carmano's was the owner for the Hurricanes.
Yeah. But it's Tom Dundon now, and Tracy's embraced him and has embraced a lot of what Carolina has done. He's what's left of pretty much of what's left of a good chunk of the top broadcast crew. So,
yeah, definitely. Oh, Kelsey says Friday night, her uncle passed Lauren's Brockman. Oh, we scored!
There we go. That is what we needed. That's what we needed. And
sorry, right as I was reading the comments,
I feel bad about that one. Sorry that you lost your uncle. That's awful. You're definitely going to be in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes, definitely.
Hopefully we can cheer you up tonight, and hopefully, hopefully we have a good night.
If you're a Canes fan, then I hope they win for you, because hopefully that will help brighten your day. Kelsey.
Let's see, Aho to it is. Guess where we're going? We're going to Chapmandu, baby. We're going to Chapmandu.
That was a nice tip.
Carolina
from
up
Chatfield.
Yeah.
Quick goal too. Good job for Aho making that pass as well. So yeah, very good. Kelsey, Hurricanes score. So yes, we can already just hear just the fans being riled up.
Yeah. Right. Yep. We've got a little bit of it just barely turned up, so we can kind of hear what's going on here, the fans' reaction. And if there's anything interesting said, we'll pass that along too. That's what you needed, though, right? Yeah, you needed a fast start. That's what this team needed, and that's awesome, though.
All right, are they giving the goal to Aho, or was it tipped by Chatfield? It looked like it was tipped by Chatfield. Okay,
looked like it was tipped by Chatfield because
I heard Wade, who we've had on our podcast before.
Yeah, go check that episode out. The Hurricanes PA announcer. I think we did that tour. We did that in the off season. So.
Oh no.
So we were kind of talking about maybe 5-3 isn't going to happen, but
maybe it will. We already have 2 goals.
It's not what you want.
In the first 3 minutes of this game. Holy crap! Yeah, Stoffel, that was definitely short-lived.
That may have been offsides, but I doubt it. Oh, that's a rough one right there because that one that didn't have much on it. Question is, did Bennett get in there to touch Ronta? I don't think so.
No, I didn't see anything that touched Ronta.
So that one's going to be that was short-lived. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Stoffel said John Forslund. There's a hockey game going on, by the way. Love John Forslund.
Oh, they're looking at it.
That's
offside. So I thought there was.
They're challenging the goal for offside.
I saw a. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I
remember.
Can't
So
tell.
The blue line is up now, so it's not. That's offside.
Yeah, it looks like that's offsides.
This goal should come back for sure. So
yeah, Hefty Duck says, he's way in.
Yeah, that should come back.
Like offsides.
And they just showed an angle on the if you're watching too. So that should come back. Carolina, Rob Brendamore's challenging. He's not known to challenge if he thinks it. If he doesn't think he's going to win it.
And Chris Huffine is the video coach for the Hurricanes. He has done great. And it seems like every challenge that Brendan
that's offside.
That Brendan Moore puts on the ice is going to go his way.
So we're kind of getting
our video coaches are very good.
We're getting an angle here that shows it, and it's offside. So Carolina, this goal's coming back.
Yeah, this goal is coming back. It should. I mean, offsides, there really isn't a lot of ambiguity as what goalie interference would be.
There is the only thing with offsides that's new is the blue line. It's not on the ice. It is raised. So as long as your foot is on the other side or on the blue line, it should. But I think this goal comes back. I think this is offsides.
And the refs are about
and we're getting the call.
Get the call here. Yeah, no goal. So that's a no goal.
And that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Rod Brendamore, Chris Huffine, video coach, don't
I think there's another video coach, but I could be wrong. I know Chris Huffine's one.
He's been there for the longest.
Yeah, he's been there forever.
It used to be Chris Huffine and Scarpace, but he's with Detroit now, I believe. So.
Yeah, let's see some comments here. So Stoffel says, I want to say Bruni's 100% in challenges. Yeah, he definitely
it's rare. He doesn't normally challenge a lot. I mean, unless you think that's going your way. So,
and from what I have heard on the process on those challenges is that they I think we're good. The refs were talking about something, but I think we're good. They might be talking about the time or something.
Yeah, because you got to go. You got to move it the right direction. But yeah, that was definitely the right call.
Yeah, definitely the right call. Yeah, Kelsey says Florida goal overturned just like game 1. Isn't that funny? Sam. Kelsey Morgan says Florida goal overturned just like game 1.
Yeah, so that's 2 games in a row.
Yeah, that's Florida's 2 games.
Goals taken back. But again, at the end of the day, I mean, if you're a Hurricane, if you're a Florida fan and Carolina scores that way, you want it to come back, don't you? So
yeah, no goal. Yep. So yeah, it is now Hurricanes winning 1-0. Lots of action here in the first 3 minutes.
I know. So good for Ronta because he needed that to come back. Because that's not something you want to start. That's not how you want to start.
Yes,
when you're coming in.
And with a team like Florida, who has a lot of wheels turning for them, if you can get them to be offsides like that, that's a good job.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do, right? You need to force them to make mistakes, and sometimes it'll result in something like that, and other times it's going to result in a goal for Carolina because Florida likes to be aggressive, and if they're too aggressive, Carolina's going to get it. So, and I fully expect Carolina to truly make Florida pay, and they have early, so that's good. Keep it up. You beat Bobrovsky earlier. I think that was huge. You need to get him kind of shaken because make him, realize maybe he's not as confident. I think that's important. If you're going to beat this Florida team, you need to make Bobrovsky feel like he can't do his job.
Yeah. And don't let Florida's offense gain a lot of traction too.
Yeah.
Carolina, I thought the last game, part of the reason why I think they did lose. Oh no. Carolina, I think Carolina's going to the PK for the first time. Yep, delay of game, dog.
Let's see. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's right out. That's right out.
Let's see. We got a comment here from Stoffel saying, "Have you guys heard Rob Brendamore's idea of no refs on ice? They sit on the sidelines watching video review." Recent interview. You're probably talking about that interview with Elliot Friedman.
Yep. So he interviewed with Elliot Friedman, but Carolina's got 2-on-1. Oh,
no, they don't.
Thought it was 2-on-1, but Stahl's coming in. That's what you want to see on the penalty kill. But yes, we are aware of this interview he made. But if you've been paying attention to a lot of, oh wow, that was just an unlucky stick break there. If you've been paying attention to Rod for a while, this isn't a new idea for him either, Sam. He's been chatting about this with Mike and Shane on the Hurricanes podcast
called the Canes Cast.
Yeah, when he chats with them. So if you want to hear an in-depth as well, kind of about it, just check that out. Check the Elliot Friedman one out. It's very good. He's got a lot of Carolina almost got a shorty there. But it's an interesting and really thought-provoking idea, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Some people don't like it because they feel like it's going to slow the game down. I don't view it that way. I mean, football has a lot of this, and no one complains about that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you and I, we've actually talked about this before on our episode of just the fact of what's that good line of allowing reviews, but while also not slowing down the game. And I think that's a line that I think if both I think it's a reffing association or guild or whatever that has an agreement with the NHL and them officiating games. So bad turnover. Oh, Martinook.
Couple of chances. Bobrovsky having to be good early. Carolina's buzzing.
Yeah, I think that's good though.
Carolina needs to get another one. You got to get another one. You got to get another one quick. While Florida's not playing good, this is a power play. Carolina's had better opportunities than Florida. Florida doesn't have a shot.
You would think Carolina's on.
I think Carolina has 3 shots on the Florida power play.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go back to some comments here. Yeah, so Stoffel says, yeah, he's talked about it a bit. Yeah, and Stoffel says it's interesting, and I think it's interesting too. I think it's something that you can make work. I'm noticing, Sam, this game seems like Bobrovsky's allowing a little bit of rebounds.
Yeah, so that's something Carolina needs to take notes on. Here's a good chance there. Oh, Carolina!
Wow, what a forecheck!
The fourth line: McEachran, Stastny, and Drury. I mean, they're going hard. They're not giving Florida much room. So I think it's important to know. So the fourth line for Florida has Eric Stahl on it. But I think that fourth line for Florida is a little bit older than Carolina's fourth line, so they might be a little slower.
So it's interesting because you have each line has that veteran, Paul Stastny and Eric Stahl. What's interesting, I don't know if you saw the interview yet, but Paul Stastny was interviewed yesterday on 32 Thoughts podcast.
So I was listening to that episode on my way over.
Really?
I was. I didn't get to that point. So
it's at the very end.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that yet. I have kind of just heard. I just got to the little piece with Brenda Moore and with the Brenda Moore Maurice interview.
Yeah. I know where you're at. And by the way, if you guys have not seen, it's a great video on Sportsnet, I think YouTube page of them talking. Aho.
Aho's buzzing tonight too, man.
Which is good.
Power play, Carolina.
Oh yeah, seems like we're gonna power. Shots are 11-1 for Carolina. Wow.
Got to make them pay.
Yep. And or do you think they call the play dead because of the mask?
Oh, that's possible too. I would believe that's probably more likely. I thought maybe there was an injury or a power play.
Yes, definitely. This is already just a very fun game because both teams are just so fast, such enjoyment to watch. But yeah, let's see. I think we just got a comment here. Kelsey Morrison says, "Did you guys see how Matthew Tkachuk celebrated after his overtime goal?
Skated right off the ice, dude. I don't blame the man.
I
would skate off the ice too if I had to play 2 games in one night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he just skated off the ice. I don't really have a huge opinion on that, to be honest. I mean, Matthew Tkachuk, he's a good player, and I think a compliment to Carolina from the last game is that even though they lost, they made Florida fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
they took them to playing a little more than 2 games to win. And it looks like we have someone just coming on here. Duke Fraudtown 1705. Evening, guys. Let's drop in to quickly say hi as he can't stay long. Canes to win tonight. Yes.
Yes, we hope so. Praying so. Good.
And thank you for dropping in. We really appreciate that. So yeah, Canes are up 1-0. We're at commercial break right now. We're watching TNT. Oh, back to the game. But yeah, just really a great game so far. Canes are playing a lot like what they played in the third period of the last game, because clearly that was Hurricanes' best period. I would say the next best is probably the second over. Oh, did you see that? Apparently, Aho might have gotten tripped, but they didn't call it.
Well, we'll see what. Well, so
they're
far
they're showing a replay of that.
So far we've gone to Chatmandu. Let's see if we can keep it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Whew, sorry, guys. I'm sneezing ever since I was outside earlier today.
Yeah. But yeah, Canes are still up shots 12-1, man. Good job, Carolina.
13-1.
Yeah, 13-1.
Just got another one. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Yeah, still full. We just said that 12-1 in shots total. Carolina's playing a lot like what they did in the third period of the last game, and that's the type of game they need to play, and they're playing that game. If they play that throughout the whole 60,
they'll win.
Then they'll win, and they better win in regulation.
Please.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, regardless, that was fun. I believe the live stream the last game was like 6 hours. Oh.
KK line's buzzing tonight, too.
Yeah. And at this game, my coworker, his birthday is today. And I know he's at the game. Shout out to him. His name's Seth.
I don't know, Sam. I might have to make him go if they win.
Well, the last game he went to. That's a penalty. Yeah,
come on. That's a hold. All right, Carolina to the power play. We have been buzzing. We have been all over the place. This should be a good way to try and get up on the board again.
Yes, definitely.
And it's one of their penalty killers in Sam Bennett.
Yep. Stoffel says power play. Yes, we are going on the power play. My guess so far, everybody's watching this is probably mostly Hurricane fans. But listen, if you're a Florida fan, that's fine too. I'm happy for Florida.
I respect the heck out of your team. Look, I love small markets. I've made no bone. That's a nice knockdown from Burns, man.
Holy crap.
That was unbelievable.
There you go, Burns.
97
miles an hour from Burns, man. That guy can shoot.
Don't get in the way of Burnsy.
Yes. And hey, if they block, if Florida tries to block your one-timers, I'm not saying you should try and injure them or anything, but make them pay.
Yeah,
pay for it.
Burns has got a heck of a shot.
Yeah, so. I don't want to stand in front of Burns.
Block it at your own risk.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. So yeah, still 1-0 here in the middle of the first period now. Canes on the power play. Canes a little bit looking good so far. Jarvie. But we're still able to get it in the offensive possession. We've been in the offensive.
Best looking power play of the series so far. And it's only just over 30
Well, I'm not going to say that just yet because we scored a couple goals on the power play of the last game. Jarvis and Nason.
Yeah, but they're moving it quick. I love this.
Oh, man.
Good keep.
Burns, yeah. Good keep, man.
Carolina's buzzing. They're trying to get – they can feel it. They can feel it. They can feel it. They can feel it.
You guys got to be a little bit – Burns tried to save that puck, but unfortunately he couldn't. And now the second unit's going to come on now for the Hurricanes here. Let's see if they can really keep up this pressure on the power play. That first unit was really good.
Nope, okay.
Yeah, Paul Stastny, one of your favorites.
He is my man.
He talks a lot about his dad a lot, which makes sense because his dad was Peter Stastny.
Mm-hmm. Look, I love Stastny, man. I love what we get from Stastny. I think we have a really great group on the back end. On not the back end, but on the fourth line.
Yeah, definitely. We are still swarming.
That's what you need.
In fact, I should have done this, but I'm going to post on our social media saying that we're live right now.
Good pass there.
Oh, man. Jerry is snake bitten.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, man.
KK. Someone's out of stick.
There you go, Stastny.
Here we go again. Power play over.
But the power play doesn't end.
So the whistle.
The whistle.
That's how Tripp views it. I agree.
That's how I view it too.
Unless you do that.
Yeah, unless you do that.
Unless you throw it down the other way.
Yes,
but
definitely.
Carolina made it. Again, the power play can't be a momentum killer. Carolina kept pushing.
Exactly. And Carolina, man, I mean, still middle of the first period. We're in the last half of it.
Yep.
But 15 shots to 1 for Carolina. They are coming out hot. I am really liking it. Donald Weaver says, "Yo, what up, guys? The King Report."
Work right now, watch the game. So, who scored for the Hurricanes? Jalen Chatfield. We went to Chatmandu early in the game.
That's what Tripp Tracy likes to say whenever Chatfield scores.
I love it. Chatmandu, baby. Went to Chatmandu.
Yep. Great that he scored. And honestly, I mean, great tip from him, but what a pass from Aho to
oh, yeah, because Aho could have shot it, and he didn't. He threw it toward Chatfield for a tip. Carolina's smart.
I know. They really are smart.
I mean, this team, it's coached by one of the smartest hockey players to ever play the game and one of the best hockey players to ever play the game, and Rob Brindamore.
I know. Just great game, 1-0. So if you
guys, no 4 OTs tonight. Oh, please, for the love of all that is holy, I hope you are right. I can't do 4 overtimes again. And this time I'll be here because I'm staying a little closer to where we're doing it tonight. So I'm prepared this time, Sam.
Well, at least the most important thing is that this is a weekend game. It's not something where we have to – it's on a night where we don't have to worry about work the next day.
Yeah, we can sleep in some and just kind of relax. So that's good. That's important.
Yep.
But did you get enough rest?
Oh, my gosh. Jacob Love says Canes win in 8 overtimes with 13.4 seconds goal left by Aho. Oh, my God.
I don't know if he likes this very much. Oh, that would hurt.
Oh, that would hurt.
Funny, though.
It would. But also what's interesting too, Sam, I saw this, but there was a comparison to the 06 run and the fact that we lost the first game to Buffalo in the Eastern Conference Finals. So.
Same score. I think it was 3-2.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think that's fascinating. I mean, Carolina's not out of the series. Florida's not been very good at home. So you win tonight. You go home and get one win in Florida, come back at home. I mean, can Carolina win both games in Florida? Yeah, they can. This team is better. And you got to remember, this team, with current roster construct, they beat Florida. What was it, 6-4 in the last game of the season? So if you want to tell me that Carolina can't do this, yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah. Canes are still just playing very well right now.
Do I think this is a must-win game for the Hurricanes tonight? Yeah. Yeah, they can't lose tonight. You cannot lose this game. You need to win some games at home. I was kind of just hitting on that a little bit. You have to win tonight, in my opinion. I think it's a must win. Yeah, you need to get a win at home. So that's why I think you really need to get one more goal to end this period, go up by 2, and I think that's definitely possible.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, I understand Florida playing Bobrovsky, but I mean, he's already kind of been through the ringer with playing 2 games in one night.
And not only that, they've already been pretty hard on him. I mean, 17 shots in one period. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, I know.
Early, so I have to wait and see. Teravainen going in there and being physical. That's good to see, given he's just back from injury. Teravainen's gonna.
Oh, Teravainen shot.
Yeah, and that's good too. Again, Teravainen off of a wrist injury after he got tomahawk chopped in round 1. So good to see for him for sure.
Yeah, and it seems like Carolina's gonna have 20 shots this period. I'd be shocked right now, just a little if they didn't, because 18, I believe there's like 7-8 minutes. Yeah, there are 8 minutes left in this first period. Them getting 20 shots, wow, that'd be something. If they keep that up, though, total Florida's shots of the last game probably, because they had like 63.
Carolina's a team that's going to shoot the puck a lot. I mean, they're going to get their chances. They're going to go for rebounds.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. No icing.
Nice clear. Puck just stopped.
Yeah, and the first line's out for Carolina right now. Jarvis, Aho, Nason.
Yeah.
I love that line so far.
Yeah, I like Nason on that top line. He's going to serve as a good replacement for – he's going to be a serviceable replacement for that line, given no Svechnikov. Yeah, he's obviously not going to provide the offense that Svech will bring, but he is going to provide
or physicality.
But he's going to provide you the physicality that you need that Svech can bring. So So you watched the Stars Golden Knights game last night when I was at home work for a few minutes, but when I clicked back to ESPN, the game was over. Yeah, that was an interesting game. I believe it was Vegas won that one, so interesting there. They're a good team, so yeah, they wanted. Yeah, it did not last nearly as long as as ours, but yeah, both games.
Yeah. Oh, what good from Slavin, man. Did you see that? Kind of not. Oh, wow. Okay. Things are getting a little chippy here now.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to expect that Florida needs to try and find something to go on with, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was
Florida. One thing I have learned about Florida this series is that they like to crash the nets.
They do, and they got to be careful with it because it's cost them already this series. And they're very fortunate that they still won the game.
Yeah. And it didn't seem there was that much controversy of returning that goal from the last game.
Well, no, not at all. Even like Elliot Friedman talked about it. It was clearly off. It was clearly you skate into the crease. That's a problem.
Yeah, and apparently Elliot Friedman too. That might have been offsides from the Kachuk goal. So just imagine 2 goals being disallowed by Florida.
Yeah, some said it was close. I don't know. I didn't watch the play happen. Oh, what a save by Raanta. Antti Raanta getting tested now. Florida's starting to pick it up. That's not what you wanted. And he should hold on here. Yep. He does.
Yeah, Raanta holds on. If Raanta can play like he did in the Islanders series, I think Florida's a bit in trouble. Again, we have them. I mean, Raanta, he does have injury history, but I think right now, when it comes to conditioning itself, I think Carolina has the edge of the game right now because Bobrovsky just played 2 games in one night.
Let's see. Let me ask you guys. Let's see, we got another question. Let me ask you guys, since you're Hurricanes fans, who do you think would be the better matchup for them? Who do you guys rather face, Stars or Golden Knights?
That's a tough choice.
If I'm honest, again, I don't like to pick and choose. but I'm always going to choose the team I think has the worst goalie, and that's Vegas. Carolina's been very good against teams with goaltenders who have been subpar. And we made New Jersey pay. They're a really great team. Goaltending was good in the first round for them, but we made them pay with goaltending. So, yeah, I'd rather go up against Hill than Ottinger.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
So
I definitely
that's kind of how I look at it. But
the thing is that both goalies, though, have not been doing good in this playoffs. I'm kind of with you on it, and the fact that I think probably will go up against Aiden Hill, but I'm not going to pick between those two teams.
Both are very good, so both would be a tough out. I think
both have really good offenses. I mean, for Dallas, it's really good for them because you're finally seeing your veterans in Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn, who I saw the Jamie Benn game-tying goal last night. And that was crazy. It was like 30-something seconds left.
And also, not to be coy, I want to get through this series first.
Yeah, I do too. And that's Brendan Moore's system, though. Okay, back to the game. Sam, you think was he pushed in?
It looked like he was pushed in, but I don't know. He was also crashing toward the net. I'd have to see if he tried to stop. If not, then he went in again on the crease on his own volition. So you just got to be careful. Florida's got to be careful, though. I mean, Ronta's made of paper, so you need, got to protect him at all costs too. Anderson, of course, can go in and play, but you want to give him the night off.
Yes, definitely. And again, if you're just tuning in, Carolina's winning 1-0. We're getting to the late stages here in the first period, and Canes are definitely playing. Hopefully this type of performance continues throughout the game. That's the goal there.
Yeah, as long as they keep it up. I mean, Florida's going to come out. The question is, are they doing it now? Is this the best they're going to play tonight? Are they tired? Are we going to see whether this game is going to show us who's better conditioned? And there's a couple things I think Carolina can take advantage of. One of them being the defense for the Florida Panthers.
Yes.
You need to take advantage of when Mark Stahl's on the ice.
Yeah, Mark, I think back in his heyday, definitely a top 4 defenseman. I don't think he is right now.
No, and he's not a fast skater by any stretch of the imagination. And everybody in Carolina can skate very fast.
Yes. Oh, that could have been a 2-on-1 chance right there for Carolina.
I mean, yeah, again, you had an opportunity to get the puck out and you didn't.
They did there though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Front Row Productions. Yo, what's up, man? We're doing well. How are you doing? Yeah.
Let's go Knights.
Let's go Knights. Again, I don't really hate the team for Vegas. I think the only issue I have with them, and Sam, we've talked about this before, is kind of their management.
Yeah, no. Here we go. 2-on. Oh, this is a good chance.
Yes! There we go. Jack Drury.
There we go. The fourth line for Carolina gets it done. 2-0 Carolina.
Front Row Productions. Right when Carolina scored, make it 2-0. Says, I want Panthers to win tonight. So we do have some Panthers fans in this live stream.
Okay, well, welcome. Again, all the respect in the world.
Florida's not playing good right now, but hey, they won the last game, so Carolina has more pressure to win than Florida does this game.
Absolutely. And look at a great pass, great shot, snipe top shelf, 2-0 Carolina.
That perfect shot, right top shelf.
Yeah.
Below.
And another point for Mackenzie McEachran. I think he's got 2.
2 points tonight?
I want to think he may have contributed to the Aho goal. I don't remember. Gudis might be hurt.
Gudis for Florida.
That would be an absolutely devastating loss for him.
They're reviewing it. See if it was offsides.
Definitely possible.
Could we have? Looks like Dylan is here. Let's make a 5 overtime tonight. And of course, he's kidding, though.
I can't see the puck.
But yes, I hope it does not go into
Hold
5
on, let's take a look
here. Is this offsides? Because I can't tell.
Remember, so when the call on the ice is goal,
you have to have conclusive evidence.
In order to turn the puck over, you must have conclusive evidence. Here we go. If it's a failed challenge, Carolina goes back to the power play. And here's the call.
I'm not even going to look at the live stream because you guys might be ahead of us.
That's two.
Wow.
I couldn't tell. Yeah. So that's offsides.
Yeah, that's offsides. Wow.
Right call. Again, the right call.
Silva said goal was good, but apparently it wasn't. It was offsides. Yeah.
Very close. And no, McEachern doesn't have a point, but it is Nason Duke.
It's back to 1. Man, that would have been huge though if Carolina was up 2.
That's 2 offsides goals, and it was very close.
It was really close.
But that's fine. Again, like I said before, if the same thing, right? You want that called fairly, and it's been done so.
Yes.
And good video coach for Florida for catching it.
And I mean, to be honest, I think all of us need to have the perspective. If they're going to challenge for offsides, it's going to be offsides.
It's very rare that it's very rare when you challenge something for offsides.
Is there a penalty?
No, just offsides.
Or just offsides. Speaking of offsides. But yeah. Let's see. Stoffel says it looked good.
I think it was offsides
for that person. Yeah.
Again, it was very close, but I do believe that the puck went across back over the blue line.
Yeah, it was really close, though. It just shows how fast both of these teams are.
And yeah, again, it was close. It was very close.
That's how these goals are scored.
But you're right. That would have been a great one.
And I feel bad for Drury, too, because if he had scored that goal, that would have been his first goal in his career in postseason.
Oh, he's got another 3 minutes and 20 seconds to get another one.
Let's hope he does.
Or Martinook. I'm okay with Martinook doing it, too. Oh, what a chance there for Carolina for the KK line.
Uh-oh.
And Ronta comes up big the other way, so that's important.
And Florida, their top line Barkov. I want to see the matchups.
I hate the coach's challenge, especially with a Steiner. Yeah, same. Would have been really nice to have the goal.
I know. And if I was the person doing the DJ or the music, I would have been playing the song from the Beatles, "Let It Be," because they played that before. Hurricanes have, which I think is funny because it's a good song to play at such a good circumstance.
Again, I really want to get one more before the end of the period, just with how dominant Carolina's been. But since you noted, Sam, the shots and how big they were, Carolina's only had 2.
Yeah, I know, but at least they hit 20 before the period. I was a little bit nervous there when it was 19. I was like, oh no, don't tell me.
There's Stahl laying the body. That's good.
Oh.
Again,
Teravainen needs to shoot that.
That's that's Tavo.
Yeah.
Typical Tavo. He's not going to shoot the puck if he doesn't have to. But the problem is there was a forced pass. There was nothing there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so far Carolina playing good. Mm-hmm. Hate to see that goal.
Ball's back. Yeah, that was tough.
Because it could be a completely different game.
And just a couple things. So TJ Warren, don't know who the heck he is. Sounded the first siren for Carolina. Mike Glennon, I guess he's a former quarterback for the Giants. And Sean Hill, former Carolina Hurricane, given the siren for the third period. And then who knows for the overtimes. If we go that way, and hopefully we don't. Unless we're losing at the time.
Hurricanes tweeted out, stupid video review team, no goal. For the record, Hurricanes Twitter is amazing.
They're one of the best. I've heard that they're rivaled only by Dallas, and I would tend to agree.
Yeah, just great Twitter team there. But yeah,
there's the goal scorer Chatfield with a great pass to get the play going, and here's Aho coming down the wing.
Stop being fancy a little bit, Aho. Again, try. I mean, we just need to try for simple plays.
Yep.
Not be too fancy, because Natchez can be too fancy.
Natchez can definitely be too fancy,
which can hurt you.
It can, but it also, I mean, obviously can help you. You're not going to tell him to stop playing his game. That's always the issue you have there. Got to get back.
Oh boy, yeah, you got to get back.
Again, you want to end this period preferably up by 2, but you definitely don't want to end it tied. Good save by Ranta.
Ooh. There you go.
Good body.
Again, the Hurricanes still need to be a physical team. They just need to have some physicality. I think there's a difference there.
Don't be afraid to hit, and don't be afraid to get into the dirty areas. But there's absolutely no reason to force a big hit if it's not there, because sometimes it'll put you out of position, which is what you don't want.
Yeah, and for those just tuning in, again, it is 1-0, about to end the first period here. At least the Hurricanes can hopefully. Oh wow, no icing.
Carolina tipped it.
Oh, they tipped it. Okay. For a second, I thought it was. Oh boy.
100-mile-per-hour shot there too, and Carolina does get out of this period up 1-0.
Yeah.
20 shots on goal in the first period, most in a single period this postseason. Carolina was utterly, completely dominant.
Yes, Stovall says Sean Hill, former Hurricane, Mr. Clutch, and yeah, that's pretty funny. The game evolved Sean Hill out of a job. Interesting.
Oh, hey, he's coming to sound the siren, so that's going to be exciting.
It definitely is. So yeah, it is 1-0 end of the first. Happy that Carolina is having a lead going into the first period. Should have been, I think, at least 2-0, but you can take what you can get.
Yeah, you take what you get. Would have been much nicer to have a 2-0 lead, but again, you'd rather be ahead than you want to be behind, and I think that's important. You want to win. I thought it was a good period. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good period too. Carolina really came out just buzzing, and the shots showed too. I think the final shots was if I bring it up here. I mean, it shows on here. 20-8, I believe. So yeah,
and that's dominance, and that's what you need to do. Carolina keeps playing their game, they'll win, and they have to, in my opinion. They have to.
Yes, definitely. So, I think we're about to go to we might do an intermission break here. Might be for 10 minutes, but we will be back. We'll talk for just a couple more minutes here.
Yeah,
I'll try to get that up.
Yeah. So Ranta, I think it was big. Ranta played big. He wasn't tested a lot, right? But he did very, very well. He did admirably. He stopped a lot. It was great that one puck didn't go in, because I truly felt like you don't want that for Ranta to start the game. In Carolina did what they needed to do this period and make a statement, and that's what they got to do in the second. You can't take your foot off the gas. You got to come out. You got to do well. Again, keys to the game. Your special teams, Carolina was dominant on the penalty kill. Again, they had more chances than Florida did on the power play.
Yeah,
and then on the power play, Carolina was dominant. They didn't get rewarded for it, but they played so well on the power play.
Yeah, they did.
What do they need to do? Keep playing the way they're playing. Get the power play working. If you get another one, you need to make them pay. You can get the next goal. That's what you got to do.
Yes, and we are going to go to a 10-minute commercial break. And we'll be right back after then.
Enjoy your break, guys.
All right, we are back, guys. Thank you for holding on. Let's see if I have any comments here. Let's
What's
see.
The score? 1-0.
Yes, scores 1-0. Sophie Penn 67, Otters 13 fan.
How do you feel, Sam, going into the second?
Just for the record, he does this to me a lot, where he's like, "How do you feel?" When I always say I'm nervous. I have cautious. No, I'm just going to say I have cautious optimism for this team right now. It's cautious.
Cautious optimism. Look, this is a must-win for Carolina. We've said this already. I got to keep saying it until the final whistle blows, and hopefully we win. But must-win game.
Yes. I'm really hoping we win.
Well, we have to win, in my opinion. And puck drop is coming up now. Antti Raanta is warming up in the crease. Same with Sergei Bobrovsky. Raanta looked great, and he got tested toward the end of that.
Yeah, it looks like he did get pushed down. Just from looking at the highlights from the first period.
And you had a lot of good saves from Raanta. So let's go, Florida. Sorry, we don't agree, but happy to have you here, providing some Panthers intake or Panthers.
We like to hear your guys' opinions, regardless if you're a Florida fan or if you're a Hurricanes fan
or someone else, and you're just along for the ride.
Yeah,
maybe you're a Knights fan. Maybe you want to play. And I pose this to maybe some of y'all. If you're a Dallas fan or you're a Knights fan, who do you want to play? Do you want to play Carolina or do you want to play Florida? Who's easier to you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Drop it in the comments and we'll take a look at it. All right, Sam. They showed some banners: 2021-22 Metro Division, and also we'll get another one next year for the 2022-23 Metro Division champions.
There's another banner I want to go up that says Stanley Cup.
Yeah, well, that's the most important.
I mean, we already have one up there for 06, but I want one this year.
Yeah, I want another one. You and I are excited because we'll be at every game too if we go to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah. My water bottle's trembling because my hand's trembling. If you guys are noticing. Oh boy,
Florida coming out.
Yeah,
expected that. They did not play good in that.
Oh, offsides. Yeah, I agree with the commentators there. So I didn't really acknowledge that it just was offsides. I mean, I don't really like seeing that either, but it's offsides. They blow the play dead.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. About a country mile. All right, here we go again. Face off. KK to Pesci. Carolina gets it in deep. That's what this team does. They get the puck in deep. Bobrovsky plays it.
Speaking of goalies, do you think we are going to see Alex Lyon in net for Florida this series?
If you do,
it's probably if it's a blowout the previous game.
Yeah, because if Bobrovsky can come in today and do what he did on Thursday, there's no real reason, in my opinion, to put in Alex Lyon. But Carolina still leads 1-0. They need to keep going and they need to push to get the next one. Can they win 1-0? Yeah, that's their style. That's their system.
I prefer not to have one. Oh,
here we go. 2-on-1.
Oh man.
Almost just eked it past Bobrovsky, Sergei Bobrovsky. On a 2-on-1. Granted, it was two of our players who are not necessarily known for their skill.
No.
But I mean, if you want to be fair, Martinook had a hell of a series last time. So against the Devils, no pun intended there. But keep it up. Florida gets it in now. So
it seems like Florida is really trying a little bit more in the second period, just from the first 2 minutes I've seen.
They were probably in a little bit of shock with how they were also in shock with how that period went. I don't think they expected to get big void in the first period like they did. But they're waking up now. They're probably still a little sleepy after game Here we go now. Carolina gets it in deep. Jarvis get a nice hit on Gudis. Not something I want to see very often, though, if I'm honest.
No, but Jarvis, even though he's small, he plays a big game.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about him. Here we go with Goss to spare. Carolina trade deadline acquisition has been very good this game. Been noticeable in my opinion.
I think that pair's been very good.
Yeah, I mean that pair got the goal. It wasn't. I mean, Goss to spare didn't have.
Yeah. To me, the only pair though that I'm a little bit concerned about is the second pair, which is the Shea and Pesci pair.
And that's not something that's normal.
Yeah,
so the hope there is that Carolina getting a little physical. This line will do that. They are the line to do that. Carolina, here we go in the transition. Nice pass by Stasny with McEachran coming in behind the net.
McEachran, he's a good skater. He really is. And you need good skating, or else you're going to get burned.
Yes, and that's what you're getting from that.
Which is why you're not going to see Dylan Coghlan, if you remember that player or heard of that player.
Oh, there's McEachran going in again.
Yeah, good for McEachran.
Yeah, I've really liked.
Hey, I pronounced his name correctly. All right.
I've really liked what I've seen from McEachran on the goal that got called back. It was a great pass, a great smart pass. He could have gone cross ice, and he went back to the trailer, and that was the right play. So this line's looked very good. They need to get off the ice though.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to ice it. That was a bit of a problem in the overtimes.
Yeah, but I mean, I expect some
lazy stuff in the overtimes,
especially when you're tired.
Yeah, I know. And both teams were tired. I could see it. Look, let's see. I think we have another comment here. Joey Serrano says, "Hey, everybody in the chat. Hello, Joey. Hope you're having a good day so far. Are you a Hurricanes fan, Panthers fan? Let us know."
Brady Shea also a little bit more from him, but he got back here. Good defensive play from Brady Shea.
There you go.
Brett Pesci. Just talking about that pair.
Honestly, I think that Bennett line's been the scariest line.
Granta being tested early in the second, playing very well.
Which line do you guys think has been playing the best so far for Florida? I think it's been that Bennett line. Barkov line's been good, but I really think it's been the Bennett line. You agree with that or no?
For Florida or in general?
Florida.
Yeah, I think so.
Specifically for Florida.
I think so. He's also taking a penalty this game. So, but yeah, I think they play. I think Florida. I think the problem is that Florida just didn't have that great of a first period where I don't think anyone was overly noticeable to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm also talking about the series.
That's going to be a penalty for Carolina.
Oh God. They're not calling it? I don't see a hand up.
Probably should have been a trip on Goss to spare. Carolina gets away with that one. This one's going to be icing.
Yeah.
When Mark Stahl wins the race there, and the play will come back.
Did you see on Sportsnet the Paul Maurice Rob Brindamore video?
I haven't watched the whole thing, but I saw.
It's really good.
I'll have to check it out. But
of course, there is a little bit of. I mean, I think everything's good between the relationship between Brindamore and Paul Maurice, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some tension there because it was Paul Maurice that stripped the captaincy away from Brindamore.
Gave it to Stahl. Yeah, I mean, was that?
I did not like that at all. I really did not. I remember, and I was a new Canes fan at the. I was merely new. It was only for a few years.
I looked at this as it was a transition move, and I think that was the right move at the time. It was something that was going to happen. Eric Stahl was going to become the captain. Rob Brindamore was probably going to retire soon. I thought it was the right move at the right time. But I understand why people don't like it. I think it makes a lot of sense for sure.
Oh boy.
But
got to keep Florida swarming.
And then they're going to do that this period. It's not going to be as dominant. But as long as Carolina limits their chances to the perimeter and doesn't screen their goalie, I think
there you go.
Slavin doing his job, getting the bucket deep.
Slavin is probably going to be my consummate. Oh, are we getting a penalty?
I don't know. Oh, Carolina to the power play.
Yeah, power play. Barkov is going to the box.
I think it's another one of their penalty killers. So,
good for Slavin for drawing that penalty too.
Looks like it.
And he didn't. And the thing is, I mean, players, they are supposed to draw penalties, but I disagree to the point where they need to draw penalties by embellishing.
Yeah, no, you don't. You play your game. And if you play a good game, that's what's going to happen. Looks like so Natchez. To start this out, it is Natchez, Jarvis.
Oh man!
And they clear.
Yeah,
so you got Burns, Aho, Natchez, Jarvis.
It'd be nice to get a power play goal here. So far, I think special teams has kind of a little bit benefited Carolina in the fact that it hasn't costed them.
Well, Carolina's also been very good. I mean, they have 2 power play goals on the series. Florida has none.
I'm talking about this game in general. But, yeah, I agree with you.
Again, what did I say? You win I believe this. You win this in Adam Gold, a friend of the podcast for us. If you want to check those episodes out, definitely do.
Oh, he's great.
You're gonna hear him say it too. It's you win your special teams.
Oh, what was that?
This power play definitely has not been as good as the first one.
Yeah.
That's not the end all be all there. Just keep playing your game, and the power play will come.
Yeah, get that first unit off and put in the
so now you got
second unit.
Stastny, Drury, Fost, KK, Gostisbehere. That's a decent one there. Fost has been very good in these playoffs. Interesting move there.
We gotta stop being fancy.
Good keep by Gostisbehere, and it gets past him anyway.
Still, though, Gostisbehere is being too fancy there. Simplified play for that's the key thing to this game is you need to simplify play.
Yes, and that's okay. Keep it up. This line that they have out there now isn't really a goal scoring line, but even though it's power play, but they're tough and they're going to grind it out. They're going to make you work for it. Carolina power play over, still have the puck.
They're playing catch there.
Got Stastny behind the net. Got KK with the puck on the right side of the crease.
You want to try doing a play by play?
For those who can't watch it, I guess I can try it. Here's Pesci down deep. Gets it back to Sue Fost. Oh, what a chance in front of the net for Stastny. Put Carolina up by 2.
He wasn't expecting that pass, though.
No, he was not. Flipped in on goal on Raanta. Florida comes in. I don't know the Florida players and numbers as well, so that'll be difficult. Shot deep to Barkov, and they score. What a goal from Barkov.
Such a breakdown, though, defensively.
Defensive breakdown, great play by Barkov.
Such a huge defensive breakdown, and it's 1-1.
You leave their best player open in the slot or in the crease. Again, Carolina not able to capitalize here. You would like to. Stastny gets a shot at it. Probably could have settled it a little bit, had the time to do it. All Carolina was trying to go up.
What was Shea doing? I think Shea should have had Barkov.
Carolina was cheating.
Nobody. It's not good.
So, yeah, you don't blame the goalie there. Great. Just a great move by Barkov. Great move by Barkov. I'm not, defense, that's rough, but I'm not about to take away something there from Barkov. That was a beautiful move for sure. Great hockey player. He's probably the best hockey player on the ice. If not one of the best, for sure.
Yeah. It's now tied. Oh, boy, Sam.
Yeah, we're kind of here now. You just need to you need to battle. You need to battle. And this is kind of what you expect. These teams are very, very competitive.
Lord help us. This goes to another overtime.
Well, we'll cover it. We'll be here with y'all if it goes to overtime.
Or
basically,
5.
the longer this game goes, the shorter our episode gets for the podcast. But
yeah,
we're
it's
still
based,
doing
it's
one.
based on the overtime periods, not regulation.
But we are excited. I put on a new jersey. You're wearing a jersey today. Got my sweatshirt on. You got your Burnsy on.
Yeah, it's actually my dad's, but
yeah, well, we're all excited for this game. Disappointing that it's tied, of course, but that's not a big deal for Carolina. They don't let stuff like this. They could come out and score in the next shift, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Just Canes need to. This is a must-win for Carolina, so I'm nervous. I mean, I had the feeling waking up this morning that the Canes might win, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of the same way. I felt good about going into this game. I feel good about. I still feel good about this game. Carolina just needs to keep playing, and they play their game too, and they can. They are good enough to do it. They had a great early goal. They need to keep pushing.
And 2 disallowed goals in the first period. Like, my gosh.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But so you just take a look here.
Does Pesci turn this puck over?
So there's Shea, Pesci. So this is the defensive pair that you talked about. They haven't been playing very good. So there's Pesci. He loses control of the puck, doesn't get out, turned over there. Shea already trying to get out of his zone.
Turns the puck over. That pair's not been good, man.
No, it has not. I would consider maybe moving one of them down and moving Chatfield up. We'll see if Rod does that.
Maybe, but I just can't see any defensive pairs being changed.
I don't either, but I think you have to start thinking about it if that pair keeps messing up. But
I know.
Will they keep checking out? And this is different. This is not normal for them. But I really don't think Pesci or Shea have been great in this playoff in general. But it just shows you if they start to play great, that's going to be great for Carolina. Because they've done what they've done with Shea and Pesci playing either good enough or, okay. And in some cases, very bad. Now here we go, Carolina. Here's Natchez coming in. He's coming in on the left side. Pulls up, gets it over to Burns. Burns comes in, just wide. Burns with the puck again at the point. Takes a shot. Deflected wide. Jordan Stahl goes to get it. Now Slavin in deep. Puck gets out. Slavin has it in the back. Carolina deep since while they get a change.
Have you ever dreamed of being play-by-play?
It'd be fun. Turnover by Bobrovsky, that's what you need there. And then turnover by Carolina.
Yeah.
Shea not able to keep it in. Here comes Aho. Aho comes in. He gets it across. Tipped. Oh my goodness. Shot, block by Pesci, or shot by Pesci, blocked by Florida. Shot again on the net, just wide. Pesci gets it in deep around the net. Mason goes to get it. Jarvis is able to. Jarvis to the point. Blocked. No penalty there. I think that could have been one on Carolina. Aho not able to keep it in. Carolina goes back to get it. Florida gets it in deep now. Now they go to work. Two to 1, 8 OTs. That guy didn't like us very much.
No.
Actually, look, this is good, but that's what they want. That's what anyone's going to want if they're a Knights fan. Oh, kick down. Nice save by
Ronta.
Carolina gets it out. Ronta playing very good tonight. Very good tonight. You cannot fault him on the Barkov goal. It was just an unbelievable move, and Shea and Pesci were caught in no man's land. Carolina gets it out. Now here comes Aho. Unable
that was
to get
close.
Puck icing on Carolina.
Whoa.
A little snippy here. Aho getting frustrated. He can't do that, Sam. You can't.
I thought that was Ekblad. That was kind of getting frustrated.
Tipped on and Bobrovsky. They're showing the replay. Great save there. Ronta, great save. Another good save by Ranta. Again, saved twice by Antti Ranta. So Ranta playing very well, and Bobrovsky on the other end playing very well too.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see what the next games are going to be like at Florida.
There, Jarvis. Jarvis comes in, tries a little fancy move. Unable to do it. Rakov Gudis gets the puck. Florida takes it out now, and they start the breakout. Got the Barkov line out right now.
Yeah, they do.
This is the scoring line for Florida. Barkov in front of the net on his own. You don't want that. He needs to have a man. Here comes Carolina with Marty Natchez. Gets it over to Brent Burns. Carolina starts their cycling. Got Teravainen. Gets it in. Turns the puck over. And now Florida gets it out and down the ice. Jacob Slavin gets it in their zone. He turns it over. And Carolina gets it back and turns it over again. And now here comes Florida as they get it in deep. Antti Ranta plays the puck. Almost gets hit by the Florida player. Need to be careful there. That would be a penalty. Even outside the crease, you can't hit the goalie.
What was that?
Carolina with a change. Probably not the best one. Chatfield gets it in their zone. Gets it to Slavin. Slavin interfered with by the official. And Florida almost gets a big break there. And Carolina now comes in. You got this fourth line out, who I think has been Carolina's best line tonight. Shot in. Oh, my goodness. Whoa.
Oh, my gosh.
By Bobrovsky. 2 saves by Bobrovsky. Florida gets it. Does not get it out. Carolina keeps it in. Paul Stastny gets it in deep. McEachran goes and gets the puck.
Oh, what a
huge hit by Jack Drury on Florida.
Oh, I thought that was McEachran.
McEachran.
Man, dang it.
Oh, what a hit. Regardless of who did it, that was huge.
Yeah, that was huge.
Massive hit. That's what you need to see from Carolina. When you have a hit like that, able to line it up, that's when you take the hit.
I know. It's still 1-1. My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, both goalies playing good. We got another game like this. They're just even. This is this kind of game, right? They're just that kind of evenly matched. And again,
do you think this is going to be the biggest test? Do you think?
Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky!
Do you think it's going to be easier?
I showed the replays.
If we advance with playing against Vegas and Dallas, it just seems like Florida and Carolina are playing. I mean, I saw a small portion of the Vegas Dallas game last night.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I thought they were both playing good, it didn't seem like it was that up tempo as the Carolina and Florida series have been going. But it's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. And Dallas is a significantly older team, so that they're not going to be as fast. Vegas is kind of in the middle, so I think it'll be an interesting series. And I think, in my opinion, I believe a team in the East will win the cup.
Really,
it's either going to be the Florida Panthers or the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't know if Vegas and Dallas can compete with the systems that Carolina has. I think of the two teams that can compete the best, I think it's Dallas because of Ottinger, even though he hasn't had the greatest playoffs. It's still Ottinger. Right? And Dallas has the experience. They've been here before.
It is.
Dallas has been, these players in Dallas have been there before. So PJ Jones says Vegas, Carolina. That would be a fun series for sure. You have a team who hasn't won the cup since 2006, and then a team who has not won the cup yet at all. They're an expansion franchise. Would be interesting there. Carolina and Dallas are the only two teams left who have won the Stanley Cup. Carolina being the most recent.
Yeah. So that'd be an interesting series, Vegas and Carolina, and also Dallas and Carolina. That'd be interesting. Two southern markets.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's Dallas, Florida, or Dallas, Carolina. You have two southern markets, like you said. So that would be I would like that.
You would?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome to have two southern markets, two markets a lot of people up north, especially in Boston and New York, don't view Carolina as a hockey market. I mean, shame on them, but we're a hockey market, man. And that's what you have to come to realize is Carolina is a hockey market. Gostisbehere with the shot. Doesn't get through. Carolina with Jarvis. Carolina grinding it now. Florida able to get it out. Now they break it out. 2-on-2. Turns it over. Aho gets the puck. He's been playing very well tonight, Sam.
Yeah, he has.
Jarvis skating really well there. He's fast dude. Jarvis has the puck in deep. He's all alone. No one to help him out there. And Aho comes in. But Florida does not get it out.
There you go, Pesci.
Pesci trying to redeem himself there. Gets the puck in deep. Bobrovsky plays it behind his net. Aho goes to try to get it. Pesters him.
Would you like to see Pesci score?
Yeah, I would love to see Pesci score. I think it'd be good for him. And now here we go. Nate just wheeling and dealing up the ice. Carolina breaks out. Shot just wide. Shot. Oh, what a pass.
Man.
Right. Teravainen not able to get the handle.
And now Florida's on the rush too.
Florida pass across. Nice pass there. Doesn't quite connect.
That was close.
Florida wheeling and dealing in the offensive zone.
My gosh. I
At the
hope
point,
they
Mark Stahl. Only Stahl not to play for Carolina. And also just a big tidbit of history here. All the Stahl brothers, again, except for Mark Stahl, have played for Carolina. Here we're in. Teravainen actually shooting the puck. Jordan Stahl has it now.
But it gets blocked.
Gets it across. Carolina. Here we go. Jordan Stahl again to Burns. To Natchez. Natchez wheeling and dealing again.
There you go, Natchez.
He's able to cut. Walks in.
Shot. Oh my God.
Bobrovsky robs, I believe it was, Teuvo Teravainen. Florida gets it out. And Bobrovsky.
Oh my gosh.
Again.
What a chance.
Bobrovsky again standing on his head for Florida. That's what they pay him $10 million to do. And again, if they win the cup, the $10 million contract will be worth it.
Yes, it will. My gosh, what a save. Was that or did he like
Yeah, I think he got a piece of it.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Granted, it could have been wide, but if we get a replay, we'll tell you, and for sure. But it looked like a save from the angle that we're getting on the TV. Now Carolina back to grinding it out. It's the KK line. Pesci in again and deep.
Oh boy.
He gets caught.
Oh boy.
Florida comes out. And now here they come. It's Bennett. Bennett, then Kachuk. Carolina, not able to clear. That's been a problem for them this series. Pesci, not able to get the handle. Martinuk, able to get the puck. Carolina gets it out. Jesper Fast, probably clear it in. He does here, skating for it. Uses the free hand. Could have been a potential penalty. Probably not going to call something like that. KK gets it in. This line staying out for Carolina. And KK puts it back. And
he does.
Gostisbehere not to get it. He comes speeding back into the Carolina zone.
Oh boy.
Gostisbehere not able to get the handle. Turns the puck over at an inopportune time. Florida has it right now. This is the fourth line for Carolina. They've been very good.
Oh, no. We're going to the PK?
It looks like we're getting a power play, and Gostisbehere to the box again.
He's penalty kill. We said power play.
You're right. Sorry. Carolina to the PK.
Oh, man.
McEachran not able to get it in. And then what a save.
Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky, man.
On Teravainen. So that was a save.
Gosh.
Unbelievable.
This is just getting frustrating for us Canes fans.
I mean, that's what he's doing, though. So that's what you get.
Yep.
And it's exciting, and I'm loving it. I'm loving this game. This is Carolina Hurricanes hockey. I do think Carolina's been the better team so far in this game. And overall, I think the second period's been closer. Carolina, I think, has had the edge. But we're getting a big test. This is Florida, not good in the first. Their one power play came in the first. At the time, they were bad.
Yeah,
when they were really bad, that flipped even more momentum to Carolina. Here's a chance here. Does Florida able to turn the script on Carolina, which Hurricanes fans don't want? But are they going to flip the script and take the 2-1 lead?
I will admit,
take momentum, or can Carolina kill this off and also take momentum for themselves on the penalty kill?
Yeah, and I think the next goal is going to be the most important goal, Possibly.
Yes, I think the next goal is the biggest goal.
It could win.
The way this game's going, you feel like next goal wins kind of thing, and it's definitely possible.
Yep, especially if it's not scored on until the third period. I could definitely see that. I'd like to see it scored in the third period. No fifth overtime, no fourth, no sixth. If it does go to overtime, make it the first overtime, like last night's game. That was first overtime. But yeah, oh my gosh, what a save by Bobrovsky.
I mean, I argue he got the puck up, but it was just a great save by Bobrovsky. I mean, good save. I don't know if I like that call. I feel like it's two players battling, but you got to be responsible for your stick, and Florida to the power play.
Oh,
so here they go. Florida to the left of the net, up to the point. Now they go D to D passing here. Now they skate to the middle of the ice. And Florida has it. Shot, saved by Ronta. Carolina not able to get the handle. Burns pressures them. Bennett at the point. To Kachuk. Kachuk to Barkov. Barkov has it. He wheels it around. Bennett back to Barkov.
Ooh, boy.
Here they go. Florida in. Saved by Antti Ranta, who also had dropped his stick. At Carolina. A little shot there to Jordan Stahl. Not something I would do, Kachuk.
No, I wouldn't either.
Great saves on both teams. Absolutely agree with you there, Joey. It's been a great game. Both teams played very well.
Yes. Just
again, sorry if I know some of you guys, if you can't watch the game, hopefully I can paint someone.
Hopefully this is a great substitute. Sam actually, I think, is doing pretty good play by
Carolina gets
play.
Deep.
Better than me. Don't have me try to do play by play. I like
almost did it some in college, but never was able to.
That.
Here we go. Barkov comes in. Florida gets it in deep. They dump it in. They go to work.
Ooh.
Barkov has it in deep behind the goal. He gets it. Pesci unable to get it. Carolina gets it and clears it down the ice.
There you go.
Much
Carolina.
needed there. Bobrovsky plays the puck, and now Florida will reset. Looks like they're keeping their top unit out there. Not surprised. Florida's top unit is very good. And now Carolina goes in the Hurricane zone. Kachuk, he goes to play it. Florida has it. Here's a chance. Shot, save, or blocked. I couldn't tell there.
It's right there.
Again, block. Unable to get it out.
Oh, no.
Stick broke for Burns.
Stick broke. That's not good.
Stick broke for Slavin. Shot just wide in front of Ronta. Can he get it? Puck is loose. And it's a bevy of humanity in front of the net on top of Ronta. The ref blows the whistle, and they are fighting, throwing some fists. I see some gloves on the ice. Oh, a stick hit the head of Kachuk. Who scored for the Panthers? I believe it was Barkov with a beautiful move. Highlight reel goal. Jarvis getting a little feisty there with Florida. Florida getting in too. Burns lost his helmet in the play. It was a scrum, but Ronta stood tall.
Out of the mass of humanity.
And Carolina.
Joey, it has been a crazy game, man. Oh my gosh.
What a chance there. Ronta stood tall. I think the whistle probably should have blown a little bit earlier than that, but Bennett grabs there. I think there could be some penalties, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's not. Probably just let them go and come back to fight another.
If there is, it'd be for 4-on-4.
Oh, nope. Sounds like someone's going to the box.
I think the fans are booing. That's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, so it's just 4-on-4. I'm fine with that.
So 2 players go to the box. We have Brent Burns. No shock there. Again, this is usually what will happen. You'll get 2 guys going.
Yeah. But you know what, Chad? This is when I think Chatfield needs to step up here because I think there were times during the season where he's played on that first pair with Slavin, if you remember.
For sure.
11 seconds. It looks like every coach is trying to regain their composure.
I'm not sure what Paul Maurice is arguing here. Again, we haven't seen the official calls.
Oh, are they not happy? Is the face-off coming out of the zone? Is that why they're not happy?
So when a defenseman comes in and joins the scrum, so if you're a defenseman and you come into the scrum and you don't stay up on the other side of the slot or the hash marks, it's going to, at the end of what's going to happen is the face-off's coming back outside. So the defenseman cannot do that. All right, Carolina kills the penalty. Florida comes in, though. Again, as the great Carolina analyst says, the power play's not over till you get a whistle. Florida, just wide. Jordan Stahl gets it. He's able to not clear it again. Carolina, inability to clear has been a problem. Martinook, he has it on the wall. Fighting with Florida to try to get the puck. Carolina needs to get it out. They need a stoppage of play so they can get the lines they want out. Carolina gets it out of the zone.
Don't try to change.
Don't need a bad change that has hurt before. Now Carolina. Nice move by Jarvis. He comes in. Shot.
Just Jarvis. Oh my gosh.
What?
You think he should have tried to pass there or what?
I wouldn't have been surprised either way. Jarvis again comes down the side. He gets it to Aho. Aho, fancy Dan, gets the puck, turns it over. Now Chatfield races back into the zone to get it. Icing waved off.
No, I think Jarvis has been the best player for the Hurricanes.
Jarvis has been very good.
Do you guys think the Panthers reminds you of the Kings team?
No. I think the Kings had a lot more skilled players. Kings had a lot more skilled players and had a lot. I felt like they were deeper. And Jonathan Quick's better than Sergei Bobrovsky. And the puck is out of play. We'll hit a face-off with 1 minute and 2 seconds left.
So there you have it, Donald. That's Sam's answer to comparing the Panthers to the Kings team that won the Stanley Cup.
I think there'll be a lot of comparisons there because of the Quick story, but I don't see them as the same. A big hit on Chatfield that I missed earlier.
Yeah, that was a big hit from Anthony Duclair. About to be 1 minute left here in the second period.
Jordan Stahl in the faceoff circle here against Reinhart. Interesting to have Stahl out against this line. And Carolina wins the faceoff. Gets it out. Now Carolina can go to work, but they turn it over in the neutral zone. Florida does not get it in deep, but a nice hit.
Yeah, nice hit on Lundell. And 1-1 heading into the third period, maybe.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that's going to be the preferable outcome here for both teams. Tied.
Yeah,
definitely. And I've tweeted this out. And win the third, win the game, and that'll be the situation depending on what's going on here. Face-off, Aho, I think. Yep, that's Aho in the face-off circle here. Face-off one, again, I think by Carolina. But they're coming for it.
A lot of scrums this game.
Carolina wins it back into their zone. Shea goes to get it. Pesci has it in the back. He tries to get it out. He does not. Again, turns the puck over. Pesci has had a few turnovers, not been good. Just wide. Carolina gets the puck. Gets it over to Foss. Now Carolina can begin the breakout to try and get this game, again, try to take a lead into the third. Shot. Martinook tries to get it. Then bank it off Bobrovsky. And Sergei Bobrovsky stands tall once again.
Oh, this team's raised my blood pressure again. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Let's see.
How did that puck go up?
Let's see. What you got into watching the NHL? What got me? No, that's awesome. It's a good movie. Beforehand, he said, what gets me upset is when they say hockey is a white man's sport, but if you watch the sport, you see, and that's absolutely true. Goodness gracious, hockey is for everyone. We've said it all the time.
Oh yeah, hockey is for everyone.
I mean, one of the greatest.
It shouldn't care where you grew up from or where you're raised from.
I mean, one of the greatest defensemen in Montreal, in my opinion, and our generation, was PK Subban, right? He's a fantastic defenseman, offensively gifted guy. So good action for this period. I loved it.
Oh,
you loved it. Getting a little chippy here, there.
Yeah, getting a little chippy.
Barkov, Nason, looks like they're trying to do it, but this game is tied going into the third period.
Ekblad's getting it was. I think it was Ekblad that really got into it.
Definitely possible. Teams are getting chippy. The series is getting chippy. The series is close.
All right.
2. It is after 2. The score is 1-1.
Joey Serrano says great action period for sure. Yes, definitely great action period.
Great saves by both goaltenders. Unbelievable. And it's been very good so far for Carolina. Very good for Florida. There is no giving up on both of these teams. It's been thoroughly exciting play.
Yeah, look at Donald's thing right here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the sport, right?
It doesn't matter. I think everybody should have a chance to be what they're passionate about.
Yeah, for sure. I'm loving what we're getting here. So this is what you got to do. Again, I'm going to say it again. Win the third, win the game. Win the third, win
exactly.
the game. And that's what Carolina needs to do. They are in a much better position than they were last game. This game is tied. I still think Carolina was the better team in the second period, even though Florida scored. But, again, Florida was going to come out angry, and they got their goal. And
they got their goal.
Carolina
and it looks like the next goal might be the game-winning goal.
How's that feel, 2-1?
I did say 2-1.
You did, so that's what you got to hope for right now. I think we're going to get that next goal. Probably, who knows? It could be the end of the period. Might go to overtime, Sam. We're in that position.
No.
But I'll keep trying to call the game again. If you aren't able to watch it, I'll try to do it my best, as descriptive as possible, more like a radio broadcast. And if you want me to stop, you all can say so too. But I'm trying to help those who might not be able to watch the game, but they can at least hear what's going on.
So yeah, you want to go into a commercial break here in just a
hope Carolina gets 2 more goals. You and me both.
Oh yeah, I do too.
We're gonna take, I guess, a commercial break / intermission. We'll come back to you guys right before the start of period number 3, and I'll give you my three keys to win this game in the third. Sound good, Sam?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, guys, enjoy the break. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, guys, we are back.
Indeed, we are.
The one and only. Hey, gotta give me some spotlight.
Welcome back, folks.
Yes, welcome back.
All right, we are getting closer to period number 3, game 2, Carolina versus the Florida Kitty Cats. And
that might anger some Panthers fans on the stream.
I don't mind. I'm wearing a Hurricanes jersey, and so are you. I'm going to be very, very reasonable, very fair. But third period coming up, Carolina, Florida. It's been an exciting game.
It's been exciting. Usually when it's exciting, my heart rate goes up. With it being tied going into the third period and knowing that the next goal could definitely be the game winner.
There aren't any Panthers fans. I don't want to say there aren't any Panthers fans. But that's something to talk about, though. Florida's
if they advance, good for them, though. Good for them.
But let's talk about Florida's the thing Florida's going to have to deal with. I think Carolina fans may travel for this series.
Yeah, they might.
We talked about it.
Because I remember during the regular season, and again, it could change because playoffs are a completely different story. But regular season, there has always been a huge Canes fan base at the Florida games.
Yeah.
So
and I honestly think with the playoffs, you might see some Hurricanes fans travel some.
I know we have the Florida Caniac.
Yeah, he'll probably
he'll probably want to be there. We interviewed him for an episode, and that was cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm excited for what this is going to happen. Again, Florida, not good at home. So if you can get this win here, Florida's not been all that good at home. Their biggest wins of the season, their closeout games have come on the road. So that's something nervous for Hurricanes fans. But Carolina has been excellent.
But you don't want to go down to nothing.
No, you don't.
Going into Florida. No. But that's not a recipe for success.
But what would be hysterical, though, right, is if this is something like the Rangers double series, right? Both teams win both games on the road.
I don't know if I like that, though.
I don't either, but could I see that happening here? Sure. Yeah. But I do think Carolina finds a way tonight. I do. I feel like Rob Brendamore's hockey club is going to get this done. And something fascinating, Carolina has gone on to win every conference finals. They have a win in that series. So Carolina can get a win tonight, and I think that's.
I hope they win.
I'm hoping there is no overtime. You and me both.
Same here.
I need to get some sleep tonight.
At least it's a weekend. Tomorrow. At least it's a weekend game.
Very true. At least it's a weekend game. But we are getting very close to puck drop, folks. It's going to be an exciting third period, and we're looking forward to bringing you the action there. Again, I'll try to do my best to call the game for everyone, especially those who can't watch it, or those who maybe don't like the announcers themselves if they feel they're being biased. Again, I don't know. In this series, we haven't been listening to them really. All the best for Kenny Albert. He's awesome, though.
Okay, he's a great announcer. I think John Forsland is the best announcer in the NHL, but Kenny Albert to me is a clear second.
Yeah, I think that's where you're at right now. Kenny Albert does a great job for the TV play-by-play, and so does John for the radio call.
My favorite used to be Mike Emmerich.
Yeah, Mike's was the greatest.
Oh my gosh, he had such a good, great distinctive voice whenever he was play-by-play. Great. When he retired, I missed them because I thought he was one of the best national play-by-play broadcasters.
Absolutely. Good view outside of PNC Arena, home of your Carolina Hurricanes, and packed crowd tonight.
Canes have to win. You know why? Because it's my coworker's birthday and it's my dad's birthday. That's why.
Let's see here. I miss Forsland. Doc was great on the NHL games too. Yeah, Doc was awesome on the NHL games themselves because he did some of the video games. And Doc was great on the call, play-by-play in the National Hockey League. All right, folks, puck drop coming up right now.
Oh my gosh, you'd like that comment.
Oh, I love Chuck Caton. Man, I grew up with Chuck Caton. I didn't have cable, so I didn't watch the games. I listened to the games. I listened to Chuck Caton. So hopefully I can channel my inner Chuck Caton here and maybe try and get you some good play-by-play. Stall.
You don't have the accent, though.
No, I don't.
Chuck Caton has. John Forslund can do a great impression of Chuck Caton, though.
And now here we go. Burns gets it deep and Stahl into chase. The Stahl line starts against the Barkov line.
Yes, Joey, let's do this.
And here we go. Carolina gets it around the boards.
No, my heart.
Over to Burns. Nice play by Burns.
No.
Unable.
Offsides.
Carolina. Now here comes Florida on the counter. Barkov slips. Here's a chance for Carolina. And now here we go. It's Burns. Burns to Teravainen. Teravainen's had a good game tonight, don't you think so, Sam?
Yeah, I think he's had a great game.
And now here comes Carolina.
It'd be awesome if he can get a goal.
That would be great.
He almost got one. But that was such a great save by Bobrovsky.
Florida gets it in behind the net. Oh, what a pass. What a save by Antti Ranta. And now the puck comes out of the zone.
Kane's defense needs to tighten up.
Turns the puck over. Florida again turns the puck over. Carolina turns the puck over. All in the neutral zone. We get some neutral zone action here.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Nice hit there by Fost. Now Florida. Sam Bennett. He gets it in deep behind Ranta. Here comes Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk. I think it's Matthew Tkachuk. If that's wrong, I apologize. I know it's one of the Tkachuks.
Could be Brady. Never know.
Carolina gets it in deep. Bobrovsky handles the puck behind the goal. And now Florida gets it. Now they start their breakout. Ekblad. He dumps the puck in. Gostis Bear gets it. Turns it over. Chatfield handles it. And now here we go. Nice hit there by Chatfield along the Hurricanes bench. Jarvis, who's been wheeling and dealing all night, he's got the puck.
Jarvis has been the best player. Now, keys to the game, Sam.
Keys to the game, I think Carolina, again, special teams, if something happens tonight, whether it's a penalty kill or power play, Carolina needs to make sure they handle business. Number 2, the goaltenders. You need to see Ranta needs to keep playing good. And number 3, my third key to the game, can the fourth line get on the board? They have been Carolina's best line. They had a goal. It was called back. Can they do it again?
Yeah, that fourth line's been good. I mean, especially if you win, that's a no-brainer. But I think even if you somehow lose, I'd say.
Oh, nice save by Ranta.
Good for, I believe that was Slavin that made that great defensive play right there.
And now, Jacob Slavin behind the Carolina goaltender gets it to, like I was talking about, the fourth line. And now here they come. Drury gets it in. That could have been a trip there. No call.
I don't think he fell down before Stasny's stick went down.
Oh, that was kept just in on the blue line. Carolina gets it in deep. Nice hit. There we go. Carolina. Here's Jordan Stahl. Gets it in.
Oh!
Save made by Sergei Bobrovsky on the captain
there you go,
himself, Jordan Stahl.
Oh, my gosh.
And there is an attack. Vicious attack on Jordan Stahl. I think a penalty should come of this. Takes him to the ice for no reason. Jordan Stahl doesn't really have much to say on the matter. We'll see if there is a power play for Carolina, but in these situations, you don't normally see them.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a penalty there.
But it was.
I do want to see this
by
again.
Natchez.
I think Natchez has looked pretty good, but mostly this tonight.
And Carolina here making Mark Stahl's defensive unit pay. That's the unit you need to take advantage of.
See, and
then a shot to the face of Natchez. So, Stahl should go there. But again, the referees are dealing with something else. No penalties on the play.
Yeah, no penalties.
Again, the battle of the Stalls. Jordan Stahl almost got a goal.
I mean, I'm a little bit surprised there wasn't one on Montour there for just tackling him to the ground.
But, yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have one on Mark Stahl or Montour. But, again, you're in the third period. Refs are going to try and let him play.
Are the fans standing up? So I see a few fans standing up.
Icing on Florida.
Former Hurricane Gustav Forsling.
Fans chanting "Ref, you suck." I agree. There should have been a penalty on the play.
Yep, and oh man, I need someone to hold my hand
in the face-off circle
if this goes to overtime again.
Here's KK. Gets booed.
I need a doggy bag to just like.
And now, face-off, lost by Martinook, won by Florida. And here comes Ekblad. Oh, nice hit there. Turnover in the neutral zone. Florida on the attack. Gets it in. Ronta unable to play it. Pesci goes in to get the puck. Not able to handle it. Martinook can. Gets it up. Carolina, again, can't get it out. Behind the net, Tkachuk. That's not a player you want there. Wrap around save made by Antti Ranta. Again, Carolina not able to get the puck. Brady Shea behind the net. Martinook tries to get it and poke it out.
There you go.
Tkachuk has the puck again. Nice hit by Brady Shea. Puck still behind the net. Taken care of. Here's Foss. Carolina starts the breakout. Foss gets it in deep, fights for the puck. KK gets it. Now Foss has it behind the net. Oh, almost banked in off the back of Sergei Bobrovsky. Puck trying to fight it in. Burns with the puck in the slot. He gets it across. Turns the puck over. Florida has it now to Reinhart. Carolina fighting for it. They don't want to give up possession. Slavin down deep. Here's Jacob Slavin. He's battling for the puck with Florida's Ekblad. Slavin shoots it behind the net. And now Florida can get it out. And here comes Reinhart. Turns it over to Burns. Burns gets it up deep. Dumps it in. Bobrovsky handles the puck. And now Florida can reset. Oh. Nice try and poke. Disturb the play by Aho. Almost gets the puck and goes the other way. Aho would have been gone with his speed. Florida gets it in deep. Chatfield gets it. Chatfield's able to get the puck.
And
again,
Florida
player to clear it. But Carolina takes over.
Again, I've really liked that third pair.
And
I really have.
Third pair's been very good tonight. And now here we go. Carolina's fourth line begins to grind. Shot from the point by Chatfield, looking for goal number 2. Puck gets out. This will be icing and a faceoff.
That is going to be icing.
Well, what do you think of the period so far, Sam?
A lot of back and forth play. But I think Carolina is playing better than Florida is right now.
That was a great block shot there by the Florida player. Matthew Tkachuk had a good chance there. Ronta up to the task.
Yes, he is
playing very good game. So is Sergei Bobrovsky. One of these goaltenders will surrender another goal before the end of the game. The question is which one. And Carolina, fourth line out there again for the Hurricanes. They've been very good. Yeah. Brady Shea unable to corral it after a clean face-off win by Stasny.
But it wasn't a great pass.
No, it was a tough one for him to handle. Now they get it deep, and the puck is out of play.
Oh. Puck is out of play. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Tkachuk has the most points in franchise history for Florida.
No surprise there. He's been very good. 17, not even a shock there. He's been very good.
The only player that I know other than the current players is Ray Shepherd. So that's it.
In Carolina.
Sorry if I don't know much about Florida Panther history.
A lot of the Panthers players of old that I know were during their years where they were not very good.
I remember Stefan Weiss.
Yep, and
or Stephen Weiss.
And don't forget David Booth as well.
David Booth, yeah.
Carolina, oh my goodness, what a nice play. Almost gets it to the front, but it clears back to the Carolina zone where Slavin can play it.
Just try and keep control of the game. My gosh.
Tipped in.
Got terrible passing.
Well, maybe not. And it's icing on Carolina.
Yeah, it is icing. Oh, man, this is going to be heart. My heart's already pumping. My adrenals are adrenaline.
Yeah, So are mine. It's been a tough game. Carolina's been up to the challenge after a very tough game one.
Hey, that's pretty cool right there.
Yeah, that's a nice setup. Someone on social media posted a picture where they're streaming the game with a projector onto their garage. That's always cool. Carolina has the puck turned over. Now here comes Florida.
Oh boy.
Florida comes in on the side, shot wide of Antti Raanta, out of play. Face-off will come after a commercial break.
I hope it doesn't go into overtime. Let's see if we have any comments here. I don't know how they let the best radio guy go. They just ditched him. He loves Raleigh so much. He just retired and is still here. Yeah, he is. Sam, I actually saw him at a game.
Yeah, look, the game was evolving. The broadcast part of the game was evolving, and a lot of teams had turned to the simulcast. So, yeah. I would have liked to have seen Chiton go out on his own terms, and I think that would have been the best way to do that. But it didn't happen that way. I feel like the Hurricanes' two best announced broadcasters in their history probably didn't get treated the way they should have been, but business is business, and Dundon prides himself on caring mostly about the on-ice product.
Yeah,
and that's what sells, and that's what does. And in a reality,
it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing.
Yeah. But so far, his model has worked.
It has worked.
Has been very successful.
Yeah, it really has worked.
Do we miss John Forslund? Absolutely.
That's what hurt me the most was John Forslund, because I thought I agree with like what Adam Gold said. I thought he was the marketing for the Hurricanes.
Yes, because he was always out there promoting the organization.
So that just really hurt. Although, if Mike ever goes to another team or something, I wouldn't mind trying to bring John Forslund back.
I feel like that relationship's pretty much done because of Dundon. Carolina would have to have a new ownership group for that to become something that worked out. But I do believe that the Hurricanes players themselves are in a soft spot for Forslund. So he probably wants to see Aho. I would imagine he would love to see players like Aho win the Stanley Cup. And I'm sure, honestly, if he were to tell you, he'd probably say the same about Eric Stahl getting another cup on Florida. So I definitely don't want him, to come across thinking I know what Forslund thinks. I don't. I just know he loved his players. And you love players like Eric Stahl, Mark Stahl on Florida.
I've never hated Eric Stahl.
Look, I love the Stahl brothers, all of them, all four. It was a great night. If you've not seen the picture where you saw
it was
Stahl,
here
Mark
against
Stahl.
the Rangers.
Yep, Eric Stahl, Mark Stahl, and Eric Stahl, Jordan Stahl, and Jared Stahl. Jared Stahl is an assistant, I believe. He's a coach with
the Charlotte Checkers.
Yep, which is the minor league affiliate for the Florida Panthers, and plays back. So Carolina gets it in deep behind Bobrovsky's net, and Florida gets the puck. Florida, they can't clear. And now KK, he pins Florida up against the wall, going to fight. Again, this is a board battle. You need to win these for Carolina. Florida, able to get the puck out. Again, fighting for it. And Fost walks away with it. Shea gets it in deep, turns it over. Bad pinch by Pesce. And now it's a 2-on-1. Here comes Florida. And they mishandle the puck. Big break. Pesce bailed out there. Especially because the pass got across. Shot deflected up and out of play. Bad pinch by Pesce.
My gosh, Pesce. My word, man.
Here's the play. Shea mishandles the pass. Not a big deal. Pesce trying to cheat, gets caught, and Florida goes the other way. Cousins, overtime big hero, overtime winner against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Shea can't get the pass. Fortunately, Cousins unable to handle it. Carolina lucky there.
Oh, they got so lucky.
Carolina's been the better team in this period. Would have been a hard one to swallow.
Oh, boy. There you go.
The Slavin Burns line comes out to replace that. The Stahl line out there with him. Stahl, what a save. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Stahl line has been very good tonight. Almost had a chance there. Unable to do it. Now Carolina and Florida turns the puck over. Carolina back on the attack. Jordan Stahl has it. He's having some hands tonight. He's been playing very well. A couple of good moves. Carolina turns the puck over, so Florida comes the other way. They get it in deep. Burns gets the puck first. Backhands it to Slavin. Slavin behind the net for Carolina. And now they start the breakout. Gets it to Teravainen. Teravainen gets it to the very speedy Marty Natchez, who passes it back to Gostisbehere, one of the fastest defensemen. That was a very bad change, fortunately.
What is Carolina doing?
There's some sloppy plays
Golly.
early in this third. But what a save by Bobrovsky again. And what a play by Stahl. Jordan Stahl really wants this game. You could tell.
Stone hands.
Jordan Stahl leading by example, as a captain should. 6 points in the last 6 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. Jordan Stahl been getting the points, been playing well, been leading again by example. Turnover. Carolina gets it up to Aho, unable to score. Carolina right around in the goal crease. Gets it back. The puck gets out of the zone for Florida. They needed to clear. They got it. Florida coming in. Gostisbehere behind the net. Florida behind the net. Fights for it. Florida wins the battle. Gets it. Turns it over. Ekblad back in the Florida zone to get the puck. Mason chases after it. Can they get it out? Florida does. Here's Pesce. Brett Pesce gets it in. Carolina tips it in and go to work. Bobrovsky plays the puck. Gets it over to Ekblad. Ekblad gets it up to Reinhart. Reinhart turns the puck over. It's the fourth line, Carolina's fourth line, the grinding line. They're out there now. Shea to Pesce. Pesce gets it in deep. Jack Drury turns on the Jets to get the puck. He does. Jack Drury to Stasny. Stasny turns the puck over. And now Florida cannot get it out again. Here comes Mackenzie McEachran, just wide of Sergei Bobrovsky. And Florida will dump it down. This
no icing
will be an icing.
It was okay.
Shea beats it down.
I couldn't tell if that it was going to be icing or not. Yeah, Joey, another icing, but that was against Florida, not Carolina.
And also, just important to realize these teams are tired. I mean, they had a grueling game one, but again, no team has scored. We're tied. No team has scored in the third. Still tied at 1.
And he should get booted out because, I guess both maybe.
The KK line out, paired with Burns and Slavin. Burns has the puck on the side. He gets it in behind the net, goes off to the side. Slavin gets the puck. He's behind the net. Slavin fighting for it along the boards. Florida gets it out. Nice breakout pass there. Nice defensive play there by Burns and Slavin, again, to shut down any opportunity for Florida. And then now Burns starts the breakout. Burns, here he comes. He can move the puck. He used to be a forward. What a block dive by, I believe that was Tkachuk. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable play by
Here's
Burns,
Shea, tipped wide. Pesce gets it back in deep. Florida's Tkachuk gets it, almost turns it over again. Florida gets it out. They needed to do that. Here's Brady Shea. Brady Shea almost turns the puck over. Fost saves him there. Fost gets it out along the boards. Does not. Unable to get it out again for Carolina. This defensive pairing is starting to be exposed for the Hurricanes. Not something you would think. This defensive pair again can't get it out. Shea to Pesce. Pesce gets it out. Carolina, 2 on 1.
2 on 1. 2 on 1. Come
Stahl
on.
and Martin. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, Carolina can't find the handle. Now Florida comes the other way. Florida turns it over. Risky pass by Natchez in front of the goal. And now here comes Carolina again on the counterattack, but they turn it over in the Florida zone. And Carolina find the puck. Teravainen, nice moves. Here's Slavin on the point. Tipped wide, right behind the goal.
Gosh.
Carolina's buzzing, so is Florida. Florida does all they can is to get it out, and that is an icing.
That is an icing.
Burns to get it, face off in the Florida zone. You got some tired Panthers players there.
You need to take advantage of these tired plays because Florida recently they're starting to get helmed in their own zone by Carolina. Good for Carolina. They're playing a lot like what they played like in the first period.
Yes.
Oh, no. Do not pinch Gostisbehere.
Here we go. Carolina, nice defensive play by Shane Gostisbehere to save Carolina on what could have been a bad one. Aho turns it over, but able to get it out.
Oh.
Here we go. Nason, nice move. Shot.
Oh,
what a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. That's becoming something I'm saying a lot. Here we go again. Carolina behind the net. Can they win the battle? Fighting for it. You have Jarvis. You have Nason. You have Ekblad in there. Aho comes away with the puck. He gets it to the point. To Gostisbehere. Shot wide of Sergei Bobrovsky. And now Barkov gets the puck out. To Reinhart, which will be, again, another icing call.
Another icing.
That line will stay out for Florida.
That's interesting. Florida is taking a lot of icings recently.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows, I think, Carolina's starting to play desperate hockey because they know they need to win this game.
Indeed.
Stonehands.
Stahl shaking his head. It's okay. We are too. You can't believe that Bobrovsky's played as well as he has. But just keep it up.
I know.
Face off. The fourth line out again for Carolina. They've been very good. I have no concern usually with them on the ice. Keeps it in. Pesci at the point. Here we go. Tipped wide. Bobrovsky. Martinuk, I think it was McEachran in front of the goal.
Yeah, McEachran.
Now the Reinhart, and that line able to get off for Florida. They needed that line change. Again, saying hi to everybody who is watching tonight. Thank you for joining us. All right. Oh, my goodness. A turnover. Florida comes in wide.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. He right through the goal mouth. Again, the Shea Pesci line almost cost Carolina the game.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the super sticker, $2 super sticker. Yeah, that was really close. Holy cow. Yeah, that was...
Nice keep by Gostisbehere at the point. He gets it in deep to Aho. Aho shoulders him off. Here's Jarvis. Oh, my goodness. Jarvis. Carolina fans are getting into it. Carolina's buzzing. Florida gets it out. Oh, my goodness. And Carolina to the power play on a trip by Florida. This is a huge moment for the Hurricanes.
If Carolina can score on this power play, this could be huge for Carolina. Rajko Gudas.
That's a penalty killer. Tough dude. He's going to the box.
If you're a few minutes ahead of us, Donald, don't spoil the game.
Oh, my goodness. Just wide.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, my gosh. That was too close.
Oh, my goodness. What a chance
my gosh.
for the Florida Panthers. And this game remains tied. What are your thoughts, Sam?
I'm happy there's a commercial break so I can catch my breath.
Catch your breath. I'm the one who's calling the game.
Okay, you
just holding yours.
I've been holding my breath. My heart stopped when Florida almost scored there.
You and me both.
Thanks, Donald. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. The screen on the stats sheet in front of for the stream is also usually ahead. So with me calling the game, fortunately, I'm not really looking at it that much, but I try not to pay too much attention to it because, again, I would like to, not be spoiled. But we appreciate you guys.
Yes. Well, so far it's actually the scoreboard's done pretty good because apparently right when we scored, that's when it updates,
which is good.
So that's good. I remember the last game that we did with Lance, which was the 6-hour live stream. That scoreboard was on there was ahead of us quite a bit.
Yes. This is this is a big moment for the Hurricanes.
Okay, here we go. Power play time.
All right, here we go. Power play for the Hurricanes. This is a huge opportunity for Carolina. And that is a penalty. That's a trip. And that's the right call. Gudas to the box. Penalty killer for Florida. And here we go.
Carolina. Come on, Carolina. This is huge for Carolina.
Aho in the face-off circle. Wins it cleanly back, but splits the D. And Carolina will need to reset.
Oh, they're going to have to go back into the offensive zone.
Here's Burns. Burns puts it back, and Carolina begins the breakout. Here comes Nature's wheeling and dealing in the middle of the ice. Carolina can now set up. Gets it up to Burns. Burns to Aho. Aho in the slot. Passes it back to Burns. Over to Natchez. Natchez on the wing. Gets it across the ice. To Burns. Fakes the shot. Back to Burns. Again, Burns to Natchez. Bands that right on. Saved by Bobrovsky. Florida gets the clear.
We need more net front presence out in front of Bobrovsky because he's seeing these pucks, man.
This jersey is Adidas. This is not Fanatics.
Oh no!
Florida gets it out. It has now become a 2-on-1 for Florida on the penalty kill, and a nice disruption enough from Burns to save a goal on the penalty kill. You cannot skip up a penalty kill. A shorthanded goal here,
or else it's probably done. I think I am almost certain that I think the next goal is going to win the game.
And now the second unit has come on for Carolina, and they begin the breakout. Here's Gostisbehere. He just is content to get it deep, and Carolina will go chase the puck. End up against the wall now. Florida content to keep it there. Carolina able to get it out. Here's Gostisbehere at the point. He's their point guy. He gets it. All right, now Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere back to Drury. Drury walks in. Oh, unable to get it back to Stasny. Florida. Here's Drury. Bomb from Gostisbehere. Off the crossbar. Unable to get it in. Florida clears it down the ice. Hurricanes fans thought Carolina had taken the lead with 4:35 and 9 seconds left on the power play. Gostisbehere begins to break out again. One more rush. Here they come. Here is Teravainen. Teravainen gets it over to KK, and Florida will get the final clear, and it gets it out. And the penalty was killed off by the Florida Panthers. That was a huge moment for them, and now Carolina has it again. Carolina's still buzzing. It's the stall line out. Now it's Martinook. Martinook gets it, tries to backhand it, and now the Florida gets a breakout. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Florida gets it in deep behind the goal, out of play, and that'll stop play with 4 minutes to go.
I don't want there to be another overtime. Oh, my gosh. We might get one. It's getting too good. Yes, Joey, we agree. Absolutely. It's getting too good.
Hey, guys, my name is Tommy. I just subscribed. Awesome. Thanks for subscribing. I'm from Boston, and I placed a bet on the Hurricanes to even the series. Well, I hope you can get some money on this one tonight, Tommy.
Oh, man, I hope Carolina can win.
This has been a very exciting third period. Things have opened up just a little bit. 4 minutes to go on the game. At least, Sam, the third period.
I'm not. I don't want this to go to overtime. If it does, Sam, I really don't.
This is a tough game, but we are going to keep it going. I'm hopeful. I believe that in this team for sure. So looks like OT. Don't jinx it. And 2, you never know. There's more than enough time left for things to happen. Carolina's been playing very good. These teams, again, they're just showing you, Sam, how really tight they are and how very competitive this series is going to be. Again, I don't think this is going to go. Unbelievable chances for Carolina for sure. Gostisbehere.
It didn't hit the crossbar. It actually hit the backboards.
Just unbelievable. Natchez tries to get the puck. Florida takes it back, intent to start their breakout. Turns the puck over to the captain himself, who turns it over to Florida's captain, to Borkov. And now the Shea line. Shea with Pesce out. Pesce has it now. He begins the breakout, gets it over to Shea. Pesce turns it over again.
Pesce, my gosh, he is not having a good game.
Florida content once again to get it in deep. Hauled down was Natchez. Doesn't look like I don't see any arms up, and Ronta's still in the nets. So here we go. Gets it around. Natchez, unable to clear. Natchez, I think, on the puck. Florida wraps it around the boards. And here comes Teravainen. And Jordan Stahl, content to get the puck in. Off for a change they go.
They need a change.
Here we come. Icing.
That's weird. Why would they ice that?
See, I'll tell you guys, as diehard sports fans that watches local hockey in the Newark metro area of the Rangers, Islanders, Devils, I feel like I want the Hurricanes to win the series.
Well, thank you, Donald.
We would love the Hurricanes to win the series too. Let's see.
Also,
just want the Panthers' magic to end. Yeah, we would love for their run to end too. Carolina needs to win this game though.
They need to win,
or else I'm starting to think Florida's going to have the better chance to win the series, and they will. All right, Florida gets it in deep. Here we go. Burns and Florida go fight for it. Here we go. Gets it up and out. Florida content again to dump it back in. That's all they've been really able to do. Haven't had much sustained opportunities in this period. That should be a hand pass.
Yeah, that is a hand pass.
Offsides regardless. And we'll have a face-off outside the Hurricanes. And
I'm so stressed.
2:29.
And this jersey is making me hot.
Can't take it off now, Sam, because if you do and they score, it's your fault. All right, face off. The fourth line out again for Carolina. They've had a lot of opportunities tonight. They played very good. I can see why Rod's rolling 4 lines tonight. They get it in deep. Bobrovsky plays it behind the net. And now here comes the Florida defense. Carolina, are they able to keep it in? Again, this line has been able to grind and play a lot of their shifts in the Florida zone. Jury gets it in. Chatfield gets it out. Not quite able to clear, but Carolina finally gets it out. And gets it in deep. Ranta tries to play it just over his stick, and now Gostisbehere plays it behind the Hurricanes deck. And there's a little bit of a
scrum right now
in front of the Hurricanes bench while there's a attempted line change. Carolina gets it in deep behind, and they'll try to go to the forecheck. Jarvis unable to get it.
To get that puck, but he can't get
Florida
it.
Comes in. Shot is just wide of Ranta. Jarvis gets the puck, tries to get it to Aho. Can't quite do it. Pesce tries to get the puck. He is able to get it to Nason, who's able to get it out of the zone. Florida, again, content just to get it in deep, but that's what they've been content to do, unable to get sustained opportunities in this period. And now here comes Jarvis. He's been flying tonight. Jarvis, content to get it on net for the offensive zone draw, and there will be one to the left.
He's laughing, too. Jarvis is laughing.
Bobrovsky.
That your stomach?
Probably. Nervous.
And we get to see the scrum happening here between White and
McEachran. McEachran provides you some
physicality
and some grit.
Yeah. I like it.
You're Slavin. Shot wide of Bobrovsky. Nice intercept. Carolina gets it in. Slavin comes in. Shot into the chest protector of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Oh, man. My nerves are shot through the roof.
It's been a very tough game.
Very your stomach sounds like it's shot through the roof.
Probably. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the third period. Tied 1-1. Florida with 1. Carolina with 1.
Oh, you know what I think I might do? Let's see. Andrew says, hi, guys. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, we might.
Definitely possible. Carolina are going to do what they can to try and make that. So will Florida. Here we go. And now Carolina gets it out, or Florida gets it out.
We're stressful, Andrew. If you're wondering, it's tied 1-1, and it looks like if things don't really change much here in the last minute of the third period, it'll probably be going to overtime, and your stomach's freaking out.
And we are tied 1-1. 48.2 seconds left. Carolina, Florida iced the puck. Offensive zone draw. Sebastian Aho.
I don't.
Aho, nice clean win. Jarvis has it in the slot. Burns, shot, just wide, blocked probably by the Florida defense. To Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk gets it in deep. Slavin. Nice play by Antti Ranta. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here comes Carolina with Aho. Aho gets it. Shot in, again, at an odd angle. Broski easily handled. Here's Brady Shea. Brady Shea to Slavin. Puck bounces in on Bobrovsky, and a very odd bounce it took. Again, with 13.4 seconds left in the third. Tied 1-1. Overtime looming.
I can't. I'm so nervous.
Carolina with the offensive zone draw. Again, plenty of time left for a team to win this one. Jordan Stahl, one of the best faceoff men in the league, unable to quite get it back enough. 8 seconds left. Here we go. Are we going to overtime? Looking very likely. Florida gets it out. Are they able to make a final push? No. Overtime it is. Extra hockey is needed for the second game in a row for Carolina. Florida tied 1-1. Sam, your prediction is going to come true. For one of these teams, it will be 2-1.
I don't want to stay until Team I am again.
And you got to believe that Dallas and Vegas are happy about this because one of them's got to play one of these teams, and it's not pleasant.
Gosh. Hey, they had to go to overtime too.
They did, but that one didn't last very long. All right, how are you feeling going into overtime, Sam? You think Carolina's going to find a way to get this one done?
I have no earthly idea.
How'd you feel about the third period? I think Carolina
was better than the second, I thought. Second period, I didn't think Carolina played that good. I thought they were fighting the puck a bit. And my gosh, not so much Brady Shea, but Brett Pesce, man. Like he's struggling out there on the ice.
Yeah, the Shea line, I wouldn't be overly surprised to see some of their minutes get decreased, and Gostisbehere and Chatfield to play a little bit more. In fact, I think they should. This game has been truly exciting. I thought the third period Carolina was the better team.
Yeah, I thought they were a better team too, but Canes cannot get one in on Bobrovsky. They gotta find one. They really do.
They have to. You have to dig deep in this overtime. You really need to win this game again. Must win for Carolina. Can Carolina go in and win in Florida? Yes, they can. Carolina's proved this year they can win on the road. In each series, they've only lost one game on the road, but they've also only lost one game at home up until last game, which became 2. So you got to hope Carolina can get this one. But you ready to take a break?
Yes, I am ready to take a break. We'll be back. I don't know if it's going to be as long as 10 minutes again, but we'll be back shortly. Real quick here.
All right, guys, we're back. Just under 5 minutes to go till overtime number 1. How you feeling?
Not good. I wanted the Hurricanes to win in regulation.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But no, the Hurricanes were thinking, you know what? I think I really want the Sams to stress a lot on these 2 games and maybe the series.
Yeah.
So I think the Hurricanes were like, so let's drag this out just to make it painful for our fans. No.
Well, you know what, Sam? We're going to be troopers, and we're going to be here until it's over. Hopefully, over early, and hopefully over for Carolina.
Yes, because regardless, we have to record tonight for our podcast.
So Carolina has been very, very good tonight. Again, under 4 minutes to go till puck drop for overtime numero uno. Carolina's been good in overtime in their playoffs in their history. I have no reason to think they won't play well in this overtime.
All bets are off against Florida.
They are, but I do believe Carolina has been the better team tonight, and hopefully they just need to keep playing their game, right? Ronson needs to keep playing well. Carolina needs to keep playing their game and hopefully get one past Sergei Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky? How do you do that?
Sergei Bobrovsky. He has been.
You can do that twist there.
But Bob's been elite though. He's been very, very good. He's just in another level all on his own right now. But Ronta's held in there. I mean, I don't think he has not had to work as hard as Sergei Bobrovsky has, but he has still had to play very good.
Yes. How about Florida makes a goaltending change and putting Alex Lyon in and scratching Matthew Tkachuk in the overtime? Can you do that? I don't know. I don't think you can. But I like to see that so that we can win. That's all I want. All I want is to win.
I left the ale house, so I'm going to have to depend on you guys while I will keep calling the game for you. But if you need to, you can always switch on the fan and listen to Mike and Tripp call the game, and you can keep an eye on our scoreboard as well. It goes faster. But I'm going to continue to call this game in overtime for those who might not have another option.
Hey, Stoffel, was the ale house, was it packed? I'm hoping that the ale house was packed. Because that's kind of like the
I don't want to hear
home
Tripp.
away from home.
From
PNC.
I love Tripp, but I understand. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we are a good replacement for that right now.
Yeah, they had these 3 same players for DraftKings the last game. Aho, Tkachuk, and Verhaeghe.
Aho at a plus 950, Tkachuk at a plus 1,000, and Verhaeghe at a plus 1,200. So, yeah, we'll see exactly what happens here. The players are coming out. Bobrovsky leaves the way for Florida. Ronta will lead the way for Carolina. And this one will get underway shortly. You nervous, Sam?
I am very nervous. I'm nervous. I hope the Hurricanes win. If they do, you guys will be seeing probably a very good reaction because there's a lot boiling in my heart right now. Because this Eastern Conference Finals, Final Four.
And the last time the Hurricanes were here, we did get the last 2 times the Carolina Hurricanes have been in the Eastern Conference Final. They've been swept. But again, when Carolina wins, they win. So this is a must-win for Carolina. Will the series be over here? I don't think so. But again, Florida's not been good at home. Carolina can make them pay at home. But we want to win tonight. We want to tie the series and just make this simple. Showing on the screen, Tkachuk, 2 overtime goals this postseason, and Fost with the same. This is big. You cannot.
Okay, don't remind us of that goal.
And now, here we go. Puck drop coming up now.
For the record, I have my Hurricanes blanket on.
All right, the Stahl line's out to take this one against the Barkov line, and the faceoff is won. It looks like by Florida. Puck in deep, and here we go. Carolina gets the puck across. Teravainen shot. Saved by Bobrovsky. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Now Florida comes the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-1.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
And Carolina handles it. Here's Natchez. Natchez gets the puck out. Good move. Florida maintains. Here comes the Barkov line. Barkov line, very dangerous. Bronta kicks it to the corner.
We're 30 seconds in, and I already need somewhat of a
Carolina
timeout.
ices the puck to start overtime. Unbelievable. So early. Unbelievable. Oh, what another save. Stahl cannot find the back of the net. Good save, not even by Bobrovsky. That was Mark Stahl blocking the puck. Bobrovsky finishing the job.
Just to get Pacioretty and Svetch were in the series. Oh, God.
And Bronta with an unbelievable save. And now Burns starts the breakout. Stahl gets it deep, content to get a change. Bobrovsky kicks it to the corner. Martinook, with his speed, goes after Carolina, somehow manages to keep it in, but they get it out. It's going to be a 2-on-2 if they hurry, possibly a 2-on-1. Carolina is able to get back. Fost goes for the puck. Florida maintains. Puck gets out.
There you go.
The Hurricanes in. Here's Sam Bennett. Bennett's a tough player. Very good one for Florida. Florida content to get it deep. Bronta handles behind the net. Bennett plays the puck. Almost a costly turnover for Carolina by Antti Raanta. And now here comes the Tkachuk line. Tkachuk crashes the net. Florida behind the goals now.
I'm so nervous.
Florida having a very good start to this third period after Carolina's big chance. What a save by Raanta. Kicks it out. Rebound. Juicy. Carolina to the penalty kill.
Oh, no. We're going to PK.
The biggest penalty kill of the series, of the game, is right now. Carolina needs to find and dig deep. KK with the stick up. Can't do that, but you had no choice. That would have been a goal otherwise. Unbelievable tip. Might not have been a goal. I felt Bennett may have been in the crease, but let's see what happens. And Sam just spoiled it for himself. Florida will win this game. Florida will take a 2-0 series, but I'll call the rest of it anyway, despite how sad it's going to make me feel. Carolina can't clear. Tkachuk has it now. Tkachuk's going to get his second overtime winner. Shot. Tkachuk scores. Florida wins it in overtime. Carolina inability to clear cost them. This game is going to Florida. Tkachuk off the ice again. I cannot stand that player. He has no respect whatsoever as a hockey player and no respect to that player whatsoever. Inability to do anything. Tkachuk scores the game-winning goal, disrespects Carolina, and runs right off the ice. Doesn't even give a hug to the goaltender. Shame on him. He is not the reason they won.
They threw a rat. They threw a rat on the ice.
Bobrovsky. Carolina, again, in a very similar position that they've been in the last two Eastern Conference Finals. Florida heads to Florida up 2-0. This series looks like it's going Florida's way. Disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Again, a penalty you had to take or else it would have been a goal. Regardless, Florida scores. Carolina inability to clear. Once again, we'll just kind of replay it here. Burns gets it. Can't clear. Slavin unable to do anything there. Slavin, again. Slavin and Burns, the last two games have been the defensive pair on the ice. Not Raanta's fault. Slavin and Burns blow it. And I mean genuinely, absolutely blow it. Cost Carolina the game. Unfortunate here. Carolina needs to win both in Florida.
Yes, they do. Yep. Kevin, you're right. Florida might actually win this thing. Donald, I will say your Hurricanes are in a big hole right now that they've lost both games at home. Yes, they are. I'm not blaming the goalies on this one. I am blaming this solely on defense a little bit and the fact that we can't score. Yep, good for you, Joey. Still, I don't think Ronta was a good choice. He's not the reason why.
No, he's not why we lost. There's no way Freddie would have made that save either.
Yeah, there was no way. Our defense left them out to dry.
Matthew Tkachuk is an asshole. I'm sorry, I can't stand him. No respect for that player anymore. Completely disrespected the goaltender. Dude, you celebrate.
Let me ask you guys: do you hate Matthew Tkachuk?
I do now. I don't think there's a lot of respect for that player, but Florida, a great hockey player. No, I'm not saying he's not, but he's
Kevin. Seems like Tkachuk hates playing in Carolina. He gets off the ice ASAP. Yeah. Kind of sounds like he was Tuca. No, Tim Thomas. When he gets off the ice quickly.
Yep. Well, time to head to Florida. Down to nothing.
Yep. Time to head to Florida. Thank you guys for hanging around with this 3-hour live stream. We really enjoyed it. And Sam, you have any final thoughts?
Got to win them both in Florida. I do think Florida's going to win this series if Carolina doesn't win both, and I think Florida's probably going to win this series anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
Carolina loses 2-1, and we will see you guys at some point. Good night.
Good night.